Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Grow Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282. Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Stendard Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendard Insurance is there for you. Stendard Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Singlestat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Singlestat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Welcome to Lake Mills High School, ladies and gentlemen, and Happy New Year. I am Josiah Cleveland along with
Tyler Harlow.
Joining me for the first time for this basketball season. We are here for the doubleheader. It is a rescheduled game from December. Lucky to get this in now with the ice coming.
Yeah, definitely a very close call.
Yeah, they moved it up for a couple hours. It sounds like the ice is going to be coming later, so we'll see if we have a game tomorrow. But tonight's game is a doubleheader against the GHV Cardinals. This is your pregame show. Tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Norseman in Lake Mills, where the name on the side of the truck means opportunity. Learn more at Norseman.com.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
All right, so the GHV Cardinals are 3-3 on the year in their last 3 games. They won 63-49 against Clarion Goldfield Dows, had a 71-41 loss to Bishop Garrigan, the defending state champions, and had a 69-30 victory over Eagle Grove. Lake Mills over their last 3, they're 2-5 on the season. Over their last 3, they had a 42-35 win over St. Ansgar, a 47-33 loss to Central Springs, and a 66-26 loss to North Union. In this all-time matchup since 2006, GHV holds a 23-9 advantage over Lake Mills. GHV is riding a 9-game winning streak that has gone from, and then from 2015 to 2017, Lake Mills won 6 of 7, so it's kind of been a streaky series. Lake Mills' last win was on December 15th of 2017. They won 61-41. And last year, these two clubs faced off twice. GHV, as I said, have won 9 in a row, so they've won the last 2. December 17th, 2021 by a score of 46-23, and then January 28th, 2022, 65-38. This is the first of 2 meetings. Next meeting will be later this month on January 27th in GHV.
Yeah, definitely excited to watch this match between the two teams, as it's been 13 days since all these teams have played a game. On December 20th was the last time. So it's been a while. Teams can change a lot of, if they put the work in over the break or not. You can get cold after the little break as well.
Yeah, the rust might be there with the holiday.
It's like the all-star break for high school basketball.
It is. Yep.
So we'll see how these teams come out after the break and into the new year, trying to both become victorious for 2023.
Yeah, both these teams struggling early. Both about the middle of the pack in the conference. So it's a big game for both teams. A win here would really help their chances of landing in that top half of the conference. Obviously, I probably have to assume Bishop Garrigan's gonna win the conference again. The defending state champions. So
yeah, they're hard.
They're tough
hard
to
play
beat. Both
against.
teams have played them, and they both lost pretty handily. So you have to assume they're gonna win. But this is a big game for both these teams, starting off the new year on the right foot. We're about a minute until the buzzer sounds. You want to run through some season leaders, Tyler?
Yeah, sure. So looking at Lake Mills, for points this year, we have Taylor Vonick, who's averaging 18 points per game. Josie Helgeson is averaging 9 points per game for the Bulldogs. Bryn Rognes is at 4.9 points per game. Elastini has 4.7 points per game. And Natalie Brandenburg has 2.7 points per game. But looking at the matchup as well, it looks like GHV is going to have Jenna Prignitz shooting 3-pointers, and we're going to see how those fall for them. If she's hot, I feel like the Cardinals are going to come out hot as well. But the Bulldogs have to find a way to prevent it from going in between the rim.
Yeah. We had a late change here, Tyler. 21 is in now for Lake Mills instead of 10.
Instead of 10. All right. So going over for the starters real quick?
Yeah, we can do that. You want to run through the visiting GHV Cardinals?
Yes, sir. Starting with Jenna Prignitz, number 1. Number 2, Allie Durr. Number 3, Morgan Krein. Number 5, Rebecca Halick. And number 11, Greta Gouge for the Cardinals will be your starting 5.
And for your home Lake Mills Bulldogs, number 1, a senior, Natalie Brandenburg. Number 2, a junior, Taylor Vonick. Number 4, a senior, Josie Helgeson. Number 12, a senior, Elastini. And number 21, a junior, Ava Moan.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen so many coffees in an indoor sport before, except for an 11 a.m. high school basketball game.
It's a Monday. People are still getting over their New Year's.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You don't see it very often. I kind of like it, though.
It's busy out there. Everybody's stocking up.
In case of this ice storm.
Yeah. Like I said, though, I'm glad we got this game in.
Me as well.
It's going to be a full week for us here as well. Lake Mills has a scheduled game tomorrow. We're on the schedule for 5 games between Lake Mills and GHV on the week.
From today to Saturday, we're only days off for Wednesday.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get them in, because
Yeah.
you postpone games, you push them back, then it's going to get really, really busy for us and these student athletes.
Very much.
All right.
All right, one question for you, Josiah, before we start.
Go for it.
Those, being a band guy, what kind of instrument was that?
That was a soprano saxophone.
Soprano sax.
I played that this past semester and last semester. That is not an easy instrument to play. It typically runs out of tune. So.
Yeah, I definitely don't see it very often.
No, it's probably the most, well, not most. It's the least common of the main 4 saxophones.
I'm a sucker for a Barry sax, so not gonna lie.
Berries are nice. I can't play anything really lower than I can play everything except a Barry. Barry's, my mouth is too small for that mouthpiece. I can't make a sound out of it. That too big of an instrument for my small body. But anyways, we are about to start here. Looks like
Greta Gao and Ella Stini will be in the center for the tip-off to start the game.
Here we go.
And it's going to go to Lake Mills' side. Natalie Brandenburg passes over to Vonik. Now it's going to be on the left side for Helgeson. Cross-court pass back to Brandenburg. Another skip. Vonik goes down low. Layup on the left side is going to be no good. Rebounded by Morgan Krein as she brings the ball down for the Cardinals. Hands off to Allie Durr. She's at the top of the key, going to the right side. Passes back to the top of the key, Rebecca Halick.
Ava Moan had a good look down in the paint for Lake Mills. Couldn't get her first shot to go. She's a late starter after Bryn Rogness was scratched, so hopefully Bryn's all right. But
3-point jump shots up off the front of the rim, rebounded by Greta Gao. Big offensive board.
That's what she does.
About 3 seconds on Greta Gao as got rid of the ball.
That's her role, though, on this GHV offense. She gets a lot of rebounds, a lot of offensive rebounds. Gets them a lot of second chance points.
So agreed. Bring the ball down. Brandenburg, pass over to Vonik. Now on the left side. Drives left, gets past Prignitz, tries to bounce pass. It's going to be intercepted, though, by Morgan Krein as she brings it down for the Cardinals once again. Now to the near side corner to Halick. Trying to get to Gao. It gets deflected. Vonik brings it down for the Bulldogs. Trying to control the offense. Goes for the left side. Runs into her teammate. Now down low once again. Gets double teamed. Trying to find a way to get rid of the ball, but a foul is called. Foul will be on the ground, so it'll be a throw-in for the Bulldogs underneath. Foul will be on Greta Gao. It'll be her first personal foul of the game.
First team foul. 6:37 left in the first quarter. Still looking for her first points. Moen again.
No good.
Couldn't get it.
Gets a long rebound and shot. Prignitz comes from behind as
good defense.
Steeny was trying to go up. Prignitz out driving, kicks it out to Halick. The jump shot is up, and that is off the rim, no good. Greta Gao fighting for the rebound, and it's going to be called a jump ball, as that will go for the Cardinals as the Bulldogs won the tip-off.
A lot of action early, but still no points on the scoreboard. 6:20 left in this first quarter.
The Cardinals shooting from the arc. It's been so far this game, and the Bulldogs trying to get down low,
Yeah.
double teams.
Some good looks for both sides, but just nothing going in quite yet.
Throw into Halick. Now Gao on the top of the key. Just passing across the arc is the Cardinals. Durr now with the ball on the far side. Back to Prenans. Gao down low. Turns around, finds Halick on the near side. She's going to drive down, pops it back out to Krein. And that's going to be no good. The ball's going to be out of bounds off of the Cardinals, off of Greta Gao's hand, and it will be Bulldogs ball. This is a lot of back and forth.
Yeah. I thought Halick was going to pull that again. She hesitated a couple times. I thought she was going to pull the trigger.
It's got to fall once.
Yeah. Like 5:55 left, or over 2 minutes into this contest, and still a couple donuts on the board. It's a good breakfast food, but you don't want that for a basketball game.
Vonick on the near side with the ball for the Bulldogs. Passes across to Helgeson. Now down low, going for libs off the rim, no good. As the shot was up by Ava Moen and not able to connect.
Do you think the late substitutions kind of why she's a little rusty at the start here? She's gotten like 3 shots and she hasn't made any of them, but she was a late addition to the starting lineup.
And foul there on the Bulldogs. I think that she's just getting double covered and can't get out of it. That foul, who was that foul on?
It's on the scoreboard.
I can't, there's baskets, big guy.
There's one over here, Kip.
Thanks.
Yep. I got your back. That foul was on Ava Moen.
Ava Moen. First free throw was no good from Durr. The second one is up, and that is going to be good. So
we have points.
The game has started technically now.
5.5 minutes left to go in this opening quarter. GHV's pressing. You're going to see that a lot in the second game. Lake Mills just loves to press.
Brandenburg on the right far side for the Bulldogs. Passes over to Helgeson. Helgeson drives to the left side, tries to kick it out to Brandenburg. The shot is up from Brandenburg, and that is going to go off the rim. No good. And now Moen puts one up, also no good. Jump ball called. That was everywhere except for in where it should have been.
It was definitely going out of balance, and then somehow
Looked like they stepped on the ball.
Steeny stepped on it and kept it in balance. Luckily, she didn't hurt herself. She got hurt in a game last month that she had to leave, and she was limping. So luckily, she's back healthy, it looks like.
Brandenburg throws the ball in over to Vonick on the far side of the court. She's going to drive in the center of the court, go up with it, and no good. Rebounded by Greta Gao as the Cardinals head back down.
A lot of good looks
Trying with
in
the ball
paint.
right now. Pregnitz on the arc. Fakes it, goes up the right side, and be no good. Rebounded by Steeny. A lot of driving, but there's good post defense out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
The shot's up this time for the Bulldogs. A little long, rebounded by Morgan Krein. As she goes down, she's already got 3 rebounds this game. That three-point jump shot is up, and that is good for Morgan Krein. So the first jump shot has fell through the net now.
There is no scoring. I totally forgot to update the scoreboard. My bad.
At least you didn't have to worry that much.
No, not too bad.
Oh, just another unlucky bouncer from Moen, but the Bulldogs able to recover the rebound.
Hey, we got points.
Vonick is able to get the first basket here for the Bulldogs as she drives through the paint off the offensive rebound. Allie Durr now with the ball for the Cardinals. Pass up top to Krein. Halick on the left side, looking to shoot, but decides to dribble and pass it off. Krein now with the ball, looking down low. Gowage trying to find a way to get open. Prenans back to Krein. Krein drives to the right side. She goes up with the right hand, and that's going to be good for 2 points from Becca Halick, not Krein, my bad.
Really good footwork there.
That was a good way to get through that defense and keep the ball in your hands, you always see it get knocked away.
A lot of times at this level, you'll see a lot of
Vonick not able to complete that layup, but it looked like it's going to go out of bounds off of Morgan Crine, so the Bulldogs will get the ball underneath their own basket.
And Brig Rognes is coming in. She is good, so she just was not starting today. So that's a good sight to see. But as I was saying, you see a lot of traveling sometimes too when girls go in the paint.
Pass thrown in. Now we're going to have Helgeson. She's going to get fouled as she drove to the basket, so she'll get 2 free throws. The foul will be on number 1, Jenna Pregnance. So at the line will be Helgeson.
First free throw falls short off the rim.
Score so far 6-2 here. Cardinals with the lead. 3:23 remaining here in the first. Is that quarters?
Quarter period. They're the same.
Second free throw also not able to fall as Gow rebounds it, and now driving fast is Allie Hess down the court. Really, the layup will be no good. Rebounded by Taylor Vonick. Now she's driving on the right side, trying to get a foul. She gets one as Allie Durr is going to make some contact, and Vonick will be on the line for 2.
Vonick loves to drive to the rim. She's that type of guard for Lake Mills, so you'll see a lot of that for the remainder of the game. Not a bad strategy either for Lake Mills, and the shots aren't falling from the floor. Just trying to get to the free throw line.
First free throw is good for Vonick.
Sometimes you see a free throw go in, then everything else will start falling.
I'm looking at the stats because obviously my first time here this year, and the free throw looked like it's kind of a little bit of a problem for Lake Mills though as well.
Yeah, it's a problem for a lot of schools at the high school level. You don't see as these team free throw percentages. You don't see what they are in like the NBA or the college games. I know I can't make 8 of 10 free throws to save my life, so.
I'm just surprised to see even the men's too. Like I'd say 60 or 70% of them was the best thing you can find in high school.
Yeah.
First free throw is good from Greta Gow.
That foul was on Bryn Rognes. That was her first. Team's second for Lake Mills.
Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Jump ball.
So stay on this end.
Greta Gow fighting for the possession. She was able to get back. 2:58 here left. 7-4 your score. Cardinals are on top. Durs throwing the ball in over to Pregnance on the far corner. Now Greta Gow on the arc. Allie Durr. Back to Pregnance. They're just kind of staying in that left far side corner.
I think they're trying to get it inside, but good defense from Steeny.
Halick pass over to Hess.
10
Now
seconds
Gow.
left on the shot clock.
Elbow jump shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Helgeson as she brings down the offense for the Bulldogs. She's going to stop, pass over to Vonick. Back to Helgeson. That jump shot is up and is off the back of the rim. Rebounded, though, by Brandenburg and gets the foul. That's the kind of stuff you need if you're going to win a game.
Crashing the boards. It was a good open look, too, from Helgeson. She's been a three-point threat for Lake Mills this season. Couldn't get that one to fall, though.
Second personal already on Greta Gow. First free throw for Brandenburg is left short. Got a few subs coming in. It looks like number 3, Morgan Crine, comes in, as well as number 12, Valerie Welsh. Going out will be Greta Gow and Allie Durr. And for the Bulldogs, number 21, Ava Mullen, comes back in. Going out will be Ella Steeny. Second free throw now from Brandenburg is going to be up, and that's going to be off the front of the rim, rebounded by Welsh. Throws it over to Pregnance as she brings the ball down for the Cardinals. Top of the key pass to the far side to Halick, back to Pregnance. Now over to Crine. Keeping their eyes down low, definitely from the key, looking for the inside pass, but driving and kicking. Pregnance now on the far side. And that's going to be a foul called
on Lake Mills.
On Lake Mills, number 4, Josie Helgeson.
Yeah, they're looking inside again. Now that Steeny is sitting on the bench, you maybe would think that they would be able to force it in, but Rognes with some good defense as well, not allowing that inside pass. An inadvertent whistle?
Something with the shot clock.
Yep, it was an inadvertent whistle.
That happens. Morgan Crine throwing the ball in for the Cardinals. Finds Becca Halick at the top of the key. Now over to the far side. Pringnitz with a deep three-point jump shot off the backboard. The bank is not open on Monday.
It hit, it's an observed New Year's Day, too.
And that's going to be a great fast break play there for the Bulldogs as Bryn Rogness is going to get 2 points on the layup as Vonick was able to find her down the court. Crine tries to pass into Welsh. It's going to be double teamed quickly and stolen by the Bulldogs. Shot is up on the left side, no good as Helgeson is not able to connect the layup.
Welsh is not doing too well right now. She's limping over to the sideline.
She is hurting bad. Her knee, it looks like.
She hit the floor pretty hard, got up pretty slowly, and gingerly made her way over to the GH3 bench.
Kennedy
Hopefully she's
Frayne
all right.
came in for her.
1:22 left in the opening period. 7-6 is your score. GHV
Allie Durr.
up top.
Frayne with the ball, top of the key, drives to the right side. Kick out to Allie Durr. Now back to Frayne in the corner. Tries to go baseline. Pringnitz is able to get the pass across. Trying to get a shot up and gets the foul called on the ground. The foul was going to be on Taylor Vonick. Her second personal now.
That's a
Team fifth.
it's a break for Lake Mills. That
I'm
looked like
surprised
the
that was
shot.
on yeah. I feel like every time, the whole time she had possession of that ball, she was shooting it. Another foul called there.
That's going to be the team 6, so we're definitely going to have some free throws in the second quarter.
That foul was, I didn't catch that foul.
Number 5, Madison Edwards, her first. Again, team 6th. Everybody out there for Lake Mills has at least one foul.
Frayne with the ball, you're trying to get a hand into it. Now it's in a row. Helgeson and Pringnitz are going to fight for it and be called a jump ball, which goes Lake Mills' way.
Yep. Got the possession box down at the scorer's table.
I was just watching you.
Yeah. That works.
Better view.
53.6 left in the quarter.
Vonick controlling the offense. Passes over to Helgeson. Back to Vonick. Helgeson over to Edwards on the far side. Back to 3-second call. It's going to be called on Bryn Rogness. As she was playing the high post, just trying to go elbow to elbow and just not
She
getting
didn't
out of
get
the
out
paint.
as often as she should have. A lot of time that goes uncalled at the high school level. It's good to see that called here.
I feel like that's one call that a ref's either going to call every time or not at all.
Yep.
There's no in between on that one. Kennedy Frayne with the ball for the Cardinals, trying to pass it down. Bulldogs defense able to intercept. Vonick brings the ball down now for the Bulldogs on the right side. Driving up for some contact. He gets the layup. No call, but gets the layup.
GHV can take the last shot here. There's 10 seconds left in the quarter.
It's 7 seconds. Crine pass over to Frayne. The three-point jump shot is up off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Helgeson, and that's going to be the end of your first quarter. 8-7 Lake Mills with the lead right now by 1 point.
Yeah. So we will take a break. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter. Thank you for watching Lake Mills basketball on KIOW.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding. Imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025. And 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
All right, back here now for the second quarter between the GHV Cardinals and the Lake Mills Bulldogs. 8-7 is your score. Driving Halick on the right side, off the backboard, no good. Rebounded by Edwards. Hands it off to Vonick as she heads down for the Bulldogs. Pass over to Edwards on the right side. Three-point jump shots up, left, short, and it's going to go out of bounds, so will be Cardinals possession.
Edwards getting a little more minutes earlier in the game than she normally would because of the foul trouble for Lake Mills.
Allie Durr on the right side. Pregnance. Greta Gow already has 2 fouls as well on the Cardinals, so she's the player you're going to have to watch to see if she can stay out of foul trouble.
Yeah, she's going to have to be careful.
Especially since she plays down low. Three-point jump shot is up, no good. Greta Gow tries to go for the save, but does not get there in time, and you see another knee grab. That's getting scary.
Yeah, that's a good hustle too, and she didn't foul. I thought, that's something you could push in the back or something, but she didn't foul, luckily for her, and hopefully she's okay because she's a big part of that GHV offense.
She is. Vonick on the far corner. Pass back up to Helgeson. Over to Edwards now. Looks like Lake Mills has the high post, low post, back and forth. Vonick on the near side, pass the crowd. Edwards, top of the key, three-point jump shots up, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Morgan Crine for the Cardinals as she goes down the left side.
Really good ball movement on that last possession, though, from Lake Mills.
100%.
Couldn't get the shot to go, though. Good look.
Able to get a clean shot at least, not a contested layup. Crine now with the ball. Pass over to Allie Durr at the top of the key for the Cardinals. Now to the Halick on the near corner. Gets a screen from Greta Gow. Oh, that roll would have been wide open for Grau there. Crine with the three-point jump shots up, no good. Rebounded, though, by Becca Halick. Durr's going to pull one up herself this time, and that is going to be good as Durr finds the bottom of the net, making the score 7-10 here. Cardinals now with the 2-point lead. 6:10 here left in the second quarter. A lot of skip passes.
Yeah, you'll see that a lot more at the girls' level.
Three-point jump shot up this time from Josie Helgeson will be good.
That's her game.
Halick gets a screen from Gal this time down low, wide open again. And this time she's able to find it and connect it, which is going to be for 2 points.
Teams exchanging blows here early in the second quarter. GHV now up by 1.
That 2-3 defense. It's like extreme help 2-3 defense, though. You're going to find those open wings. Down low, trying to get rid of it.
Got away with
Vonick,
travel, I think.
100%. First layup's no good. Able to rebound it again. Vonick puts it up now for the Bulldogs, and that's going to bounce off the front of the rim and in for Vonick.
Good tip out there from Steeny, keeping the ball alive for her teammate. Here's a three-pointer, though, from GHV short. Rebound will go to Ava Moen.
Halick unable to connect that time. Vonick once again at the top of the key, pass left side to Edwards. No, skip pass to Helgeson on the far side. Goes down low to find Moen. That's what you're going to need. You're going to need that low post and then the elbow jump shot be wide open from your teammate. Just do a spin around.
Passes need to be clean, though, and they haven't been on this possession.
Moen goes up that time, and she's going to get called for a travel. So 13-12 is your score here. 4:44 left in the second quarter. Have a couple subs coming in. Looks like Kennedy Frayne will be coming in, as well as Allie Hess. So
Prignitz and Helick will check out for GHV, and then on the Lake Mills side, Bryn Rognitz came in for Ava Moen.
Crine on the top of the key, kicks out to Gouge on the right wing. Back to Crine on top of the key. Finds Allie Hess. Now it's going to be Frayne. Gow at the arc. She has not took a three-point jump shot yet this season, so I can see why.
Probably not going to happen.
Bank shot that time from Crine will be no good. Vonick is in a foot race with Crine. No foul called. We're going to have a jump ball, though. It's going to be
Lake Mills basketball. Lake Mills had numbers on that transition, 3-1, and they couldn't get the shot to go, so missed opportunity there from the Bulldogs.
Vonick was definitely looking for contact and trying to get to the line, it looked like, instead of making the pass.
Yeah, this crew's letting them play.
Three-point jump shot is up and off the front of the rim, as that was from Finley Roxted.
Yep. Off the inbounds, wide open left in the corner. Couldn't get the shot to go, but GHV last touched it, so Lake Mills will retain possession. Shot clock resets.
Brandenburg throws the ball in. It's going to be to Rognus. Vonik with the elbow jump shot is going to be no good. Rebounded by Greta Gao. As they're going to collect and head down. Frayne skip pass over to Krein. Back to Allie Hess. Now Allie Durr. Frayne in the wing trying to find Hess in the corner. Back to Durr, top of the key. Three-point jump shot is up, and that is going to be off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Taylor Vonik. And then nice fast break there as Brandenburg comes in the left side and able to get 2 more points on the board for the Bulldogs, making it 15-12 with 3:19 left here in the second quarter.
Good pass from the point guard there, Vonik too.
That's 2 of them now she's had this game. Krein at the top of the key. Finds Durr on the left side, trying to get the offense running. Frayne, three-point jump shot is up, and that is going to be a splash. Nothing but net there from Kennedy Frayne as she enters into the scoring conduct.
Just trading blows here. It's a really competitive game.
15-15 here, 2:40.
Took a while to score, but now we're getting some baskets.
Brandenburg is going to be off to the right as it goes off the backboard, rebounded by Greta Gao. Krein hands it off to Durr at the top of the key. She's going to go for the left side, gets a screen from Gao, and a pass down to Gao. Frayne over to Hess in the corner. Back to Frayne, goes down low to Greta Gao. She's trying to find a way to the basket, goes up with it, and it's going to roll everywhere except for in.
Yeah, touched just about every part of that rim.
Except for the one she wanted.
Didn't fall through.
Quick pass there from Vonik, that time down low. Able to get it through with a heavy defense.
Good
and
move.
Brandenburg goes around the defense on the right side this time.
Good hook shot there.
Especially with the tall defense
Yeah.
of Greta Gao. Krein now with the ball for the Cardinals.
Just under 2 minutes left to go in this first half. Lake Mills with a 2-point lead.
Krein down to Gao in the post, out to Hess. And they're going to call a travel on Hess as she moved her feet before she moved the ball.
Happens a lot at this level.
That's one call that will never be missed either. Every
No.
time.
Nope. Especially when it's right in front of the official. Like that one was.
Tends to be, too.
Most of the time, yeah.
Vonik bringing the ball down for the Bulldogs. Hits down low in the post. That was Rognus. Now over to Helgeson. Back to Vonik at the top of the key. Trying to get out of the corner is Helgeson. Pass over to Rognus. Now Vonik. Back to Brandenburg. Able to.
No, it wasn't a kicked ball because she didn't extend her foot, but it just bounced off her leg all the way in the backcourt. 1:16. The shot clock will not reset because possession was not changed, so it's only 10 seconds for Lake Mills.
Vonik waits to grab the ball until.
Smart play there.
Yeah, Helgeson to the right side now. Looking down low, does a skip pass across. It's dangerous pass to Vonik. It's going to get tipped off the hands of Allie Hess and go out of bounds as 1:07 here, 17-15 to score.
It's going to be a shot clock violation.
Shot clock violation.
They're going to say it was still in the air when the buzzer went off, so shot clock violation. Turnover by Lake Mills. 1:03 left in the half.
Bella Scheisel came in for...
Shizzle.
Nope. Sorry.
You're good.
Hess over to Halick. Halick on the right side drives for the baseline and finds Greta Gao. And that's going to go in for 2 points to tie it back up at 17. Good drive there from Halick to find her teammate in the paint. 17-17, 40 seconds left. Vonik with the ball for the Bulldogs. Drives to the right side. Good defense there from Shizzle.
Shizzle,
dang it. And
loose ball down in the paint.
That was a good play, actually. Like, out of everything that could have happened right there, other than a timeout being called, probably would have been nice, but thrown off the team, the opponent.
Baseline drive, dished it inside. Couldn't get the clean reception, otherwise it would have been a good look in the paint.
27.5 seconds left here in the first half. Passes all the way out to Helgeson and the arc. Now to Vonik, down low to Steeny. Steeny gives it to Brandenburg, and another travel call there for the Bulldogs.
Same situation. You want to drive, but you move your feet before you put the ball on the deck.
I do that a lot when I played basketball too. That was my worst thing.
GHV does not have to shoot it until the final shot if they want to. There's only 15 seconds left.
Pregnant with the ball for the Cardinals. She's driving baseline. I'd say she's definitely driving like she wants to play before the last second. 1-on-1?
1-on-1 now, yep. That was the first foul of the second quarter. So Lake Mills definitely more disciplined in this quarter than the first quarter.
Foul was on Bryn Rognes.
That was her second.
First free throw is good from Pregnant, so she is now in the scoring column as well.
She earns a second free throw.
And that one is also good off the front of the rim and in, making it 19-17. 7 seconds left. That's a deep shot for 7 seconds still on the clock, but Helgeson not able to connect. 1 second left. 3/4 of a court is going to go almost out of the gym.
Almost. That's going to be the end of the first half. Your score, Lake Mills 17, GHV 19. We'll be right back with the halftime show brought to you by Storby Seed. Thank you for listening to Lake Mills Basketball on KIOW.
2022 will be over before you know it. Now's the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at NIAC and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know NIAC, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my NIAC. Schedule your campus visit today at niac.edu/visitcampus. See you at NIAC.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
welcome back to your halftime show here. Tonight's halftime show in Lake Mills is brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, where every day is seed day. Find out more at storbyseed.com.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
All right, Tyler ran to the restroom, so I'm going to run through some halftime numbers here for you. Starting off with the JHV Cardinals, Jenna Prignitz had 2 points in that first half. They both came from the free throw line, and both came in the second quarter. She also had 1 rebound. Ali Durr had 1 free throw in the first quarter and then hit a three-pointer in the second quarter for 4 total points. Morgan Crine had a three-pointer in the first half for 3 total points, and she also had 3 rebounds in that first half. Becca Heelick had a 2-pointer in the first quarter, and that was her total. She also added 2 boards as well. And then Greta Gouge was 1 for 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter. 2 for 2 from the floor in the second quarter for 5 total points, along with 4 total rebounds. And then lastly, for scoring, Kennedy Frayne hit a three-pointer in the second quarter for the Cardinals for their total thus far of 19 points. Tyler, you are back.
I am back.
Want to run through the Lake Mills first half stats?
Yeah, so far it looks like Natalie Brandenburg has a total of 4 points for us. Taylor Vanek has 8 points, 2 free throws, and 3 field goals made.
Game high so far.
Josie Helgeson has 1 3-pointer made, and Bryn Rognes has a layup as well for the Bulldogs. We definitely have had a few looks from Ava Moen as well, and they're going to fall. They just got to take a little bit of time sometimes. And
yeah, Vonix also added 5 rebounds in that first half, so she's
able to get them outside rebounds, like not. You got Greta Gow.
The ones that bounce quite a ways off, and what you're going to have those when
Cardinal
GHV shooting 3. Yeah,
exactly. We're on the same page. That's
Ava
good.
Moen had 3 rebounds as well.
A lot of jump balls.
Quite a few, yeah.
It's just it seems like both teams are kind of struggling keeping possession of the ball through their whole offensive play, I guess.
That's been a theme for both these teams this year. Again, I've done both games, GHV and Lake Mills so far this season, and definitely a concerning theme, especially when you're in the New Year's. Ball security. You can't keep ball security, you're not going to win too many games. And both these teams have struggled winning games, and I'd like to think that ball security has been one of the main reasons for that. 'Cause you don't keep the ball, you're going to give the opponent more chances to score.
Definitely. Also, you see a lot. It seems like when I'm looking at high school sports and looking at all the stats and wise, you want the team that has obviously it makes sense too. Team with the least amount of turnovers is always going to win the game, and
most of the time.
When you're double digits in turnovers on both teams, you never know what's going to happen.
Team that makes the most free throws and turns it over the fewest usually wins at the high school level.
Just need fundamental basketball.
Yep. Decent amount of scoring, though, especially after the really slow start we had, so can't complain too much about that.
I'm surprised how much down low I've seen. Like I said, I came in here thinking last year, I had no idea what to look for. And I was expecting, I haven't seen Prignitz even put up a 3-point jump shot yet.
Excuse me.
Jenna Prignitz, they're usually their main 3-point shooter, and they're the team leader for points this year as well. And
yeah, Lake Mills is doing a good job of their defense has been really solid. I mean, they're losing right now, but the defense, it's been good.
The one thing I think I would change out of the game so far is if I was GHV, I'd go to man.
Your man coverage, yeah.
Get rid of those skip passes.
Yeah, Lake Mills is doing a really good job against that zone right now with getting it inside and then back out. They're getting really good looks.
Yeah, they're driving and kicking out to the wings.
Fortunately for Garner, they're not able to make that. But yeah, we got about a minute left until the start of the second half. This has been your halftime show brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, where every day is seed day.
Let's go.
Hopefully everybody had a safe holiday. Good, happy
you do anything
holiday.
fun for Christmas or New Year's?
I had some family over. We went over to my uncle's farm. Had a couple get-togethers, both on Christmas Eve, I think.
No.
I can't remember now. Every day at this point, it just melds together. But Christmas
I feel
Eve,
that.
a week ago, we were down there as well, so that was fun. A lot of kids, a lot of young nephews or nieces and nephews. They don't know. Their imagination just runs wild. You don't know. You can't tell them you're done playing because you're tired. You just have to kind of
tired.
You have to sneak away. Yeah.
I spent the holidays in Waterloo with my girlfriend, and we just went over to their house and hung out at Wartburg College as she works there. So, start off the second half. Vonik with the ball for the Bulldogs. Over to Brandenburg on the left side once again. Now pass over to Helgeson. 2-3 still for the Cardinals. Down low, turnaround jump shots, no good off the backboard. Rebounded though by the Bulldogs as Vonik takes a jump shot left short, rebounded by Greta Gao. So 2 shot attempts there for the Bulldogs, not able to connect on either one as the Cardinals bring the ball down now for the first time in the second half.
Both decent looks too. Half a minute into the half.
Haylook gets a screen from Gao, and the roll is going to be able to connect it eventually, but they're going to call a timeout for GHV as not a bad call.
We'll be right back after this break. Thank you for listening to Lake Mills Basketball on KIOW.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Grow Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282. Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
So they come back to play. Haylick gets the ball on the inbound, drives to the right side and not able to connect. Ball be run by Taylor Vonik. She goes down for the Bulldogs. Pass over to Helgeson. That's up off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Greta Gao. Vonik able to get a hand in there, though, to cause a jump ball. Good defense there by Taylor Vonik.
It's going to be a foul, actually, on Vonik. That's her third, so that's something to keep an eye on as well. She's got 3 fouls. Definitely Lake Mills facilitator on offense, so she might have to take a seat soon with her third foul. Be something to keep an eye on.
Allie Durr now with the ball. 3-point jump shot is up for Durr. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Helgeson of the Bulldogs. Durr's going to get full court press. Over to Vonik down low, now to Moen. Moen's going to kick over to Brandenburg, and that's going to be up a little floater from the left side for 2.
Yeah, pass down to the baseline. She drove a little bit. Quick, short jumper, but maybe 10 feet, 8 feet. Good shot there from Brandenburg.
Good pass, too, to get that on time and in fluid motion.
Turnover here for GHV. She floated on air a little bit, travel.
Her steps got a little bit bigger that time. Vonik brings the ball down for the Bulldogs. Now there's like zone press too. Vonik kicks out to Brandenburg at the top of the key, over to Helgeson now on the right side. Back across the arc, gives the ball over to Moen. That jump shot is up, no good, off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Morgan Krein.
6 minutes left in this third quarter.
Halick in the far corner drives baseline. Little floater is up, and that is good as the Cardinals are able to retake the lead 21-19 here, 5:51 in the third quarter.
Exact same thing Brandenburg did on the other end right there.
Pass deflects off of Greta Gow's leg. Ali Durr able to collect it. Finds Gow driving on the fast break. Gets the foul and the basket and one there for Greta Gow.
Good pass. She had leaked behind the defense. Wasn't the cleanest of reception, but she was able to corral it. And you know, you might think maybe if that reception was a little cleaner, there wouldn't have been a foul call. But with a little bobble, Lake Mills fouled Greta Gouge, and she made him pay. See if she can complete the old-fashioned three-point play.
She is not able to, as that was off the back of the rim and no good.
Vonik with the basketball inside now. Steeny off the backboard and good.
It finally falls for her. That's what we needed to see for the Bulldogs. Tie the game back up at 23-21 now, my bad.
Good job from Steeny there on that offensive possession, getting in the post position, winning the battle early.
Good defense there from the Bulldogs. Kind of kept Allie Hess in the paint trying to get rid of the ball, and as she does, 3-second call in the lane.
Yeah, 3 second on the offense that time.
Press here now for the Cardinals. We're going to have a three-point jump shot up for the Bulldogs. No good. Rebounded by Greta Gow. That jump shot was up by Bryn Rognes.
Good look.
Pregnance pass over to Durr. Now Halick trying to look down low to Gow. She gets it down there. She's going to fight for a shot, and that's going to be no call. It'll be a turnover. Ball goes off the back of Allie Durr. Greta Gow gets the ball back. Take the jump shot. Take the jump shot. Whoa,
body's hitting the floor. The layup is no good.
Oh my goodness, 4:27 here left in the first quarter. Brandenburg now goes up at the left side, and that's going to be good. So,
speaking of Brandenburg, she had really nice help defense on that other end. Otherwise, I think Greta Gouge would have had another good layup opportunity, but she came over to help and get no foul, like you said.
Game all tied now at 23 here with about 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Greta Gow at the top of the key for the Cardinals. Hands it off to Allie Hess. Now back to Allie Durr. Gow goes up on the left side, and that's going to be good as she is able to connect.
We're going to have a full timeout here on the court. We'll take it as well. We'll be back in 1 minute on KIOW.
Stengert Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stengert Insurance is there for you. Stengert Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
10 seconds left here as we go back to the action.
A lot more scoring in this half so far.
25-23 is their score. 3:51 remaining here in the third quarter.
Yeah, just over halfway through the quarter.
It's been a lot of quick back and forth.
Fast-paced basketball. Definitely not using the entire shot clock at all.
I wouldn't say they don't even need the shot clock today. Brandenburg with the ball for the Bulldogs. Pass over to Vonik. Now down low. A shot trying to get past Greta Gow and not able to. And there's going to be a jump ball called. A lot of contact there on that shot, but nothing.
I just noticed the freshman Kate Bechtel is in the game for Lake Mills. Number 30.
Crine with the ball for the Cardinals on the top of the key. Drives to the left side. Kicks it up to Frayne. Frayne's going to find Gao at the free throw line. She's going to lose the ball, and Brandenburg takes it away going up the right side. Brandenburg and Hess, she's not able to connect on the layup as the rebound's going to bounce off of the Cardinals' hands and go out of bounds. So the Bulldogs will be under their own basket, but
Really nice job from Brandenburg using her speed and her body to box out the defender and get a really nice look at the layup. Just unfortunately couldn't get it to go through.
and to keep the control over the complete time as well.
Yeah.
3-point jump shot up for Helgeson is going to be good, as that's going to be her second three-pointer of the game.
That's her game, like I said.
26-25 here. 1 point lead for the Bulldogs now. Just under 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Frayne trying to find Gao down low, not able to connect. And it's going to be a turnover for the Cardinals. Allie Durr and Becca Halick are checking in. Going out will be Jenna Pregnance and Allie Hess.
GHV cannot let Helgeson get hot.
Double teaming at the. That was Vonik brought it up the court, and they just double teamed right at the top of the key, and she looked like she got scared pretty quickly. Her eyes got big.
Yeah,
she's got control.
Good defensive play there from the Cardinals.
A lot more pressure defense now. Halick with the ball, finds Gal on the roll, and that's going to be good for two. That's what they're going to have to do if they want to.
Both teams like picking up their pressure with this back and forth game. Every possession is so crucial. Brandenburg, Helgeson, now down low to Bechtel, the freshman.
Bechtel tries to put the ball up. It's been no good. No really foul calls down low today for contact-wise.
Nearly a turnover in the backcourt for GHV.
Crine kicked out to Frayne. 3-point jump shots, no good off the front of the rim. Able to get the offensive maybe. And jump ball call.
It's going to go back to the Bulldogs.
1:56 remaining here in the third quarter. 27-26, Cardinals are on top. We're going to have a sub coming in. That's going to be Ella Steen. Going out will be Bryn Rognus. Let's see this defense. See if they do it again. See, look, they're going to pressure. Oh, she passed before half court that time. She didn't even want to have it. Helgeson, skip pass over to Vonik. Now, Frechto's going to get a foul called on the shot. Okay,
yeah.
I would say on the shot, but he was like pointing down. I was confused, man.
Bechtel getting some good minutes, a couple shots here, and earning herself a trip to the free throw line. That foul was called on GHV's at number 3, Morgan Crine. That is her first. Team's first of the half.
First one is in.
All tied up once more.
For Bechtel. Second one, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Steeny, and she's able to put that back in, and that's better than the free throw being made.
Second chance points, always crucial when you can capitalize on that.
Especially in a game like this.
Absolutely. 1:30 left in the quarter.
Gao with the ball, pass over to Durr. Durr's at the top of the key, trying to run the offense for the Cardinals. Clearing Frayne on the way. Gets a screen from Gao. Now pass over to Halick on top of the key. Drives right side, kick out to Durr.
Only 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Good defense there from Ella Stini once again. We're going to have Helgeson going up on the right side. No good. They're going to call a foul on Crine. So 2 quick fouls there for Morgan Crine.
Good outlet pass to the breaking out Helgeson there, leaking out in the backcourt.
Just over a minute left here in the third quarter. 29-27 your score. We're going to have Josie Helgeson at the line for 2. First one is up. And it is good off the front of the rim.
Friendly roll there.
I always called it the baller roll.
The baller roll?
Yeah, only ballers would get that shot. Second one is up, and that is going to be...
Again.
I think you should keep doing that.
Same thing.
Do it again.
I noticed she's a little further back on that free throw line than most players I see. There's quite a bit of space between her front of her foot and that line. Most people will
I feel like she probably
get
used
as
to
close as he can, but
she's probably used to jump on her free throws and was scared of the line.
it's a comfort thing though for a lot of people.
Exactly. Pregnant's trying to get a pass on the baseline, not able to. It'll be a turnover for the Cardinals. So the Bulldogs will get the ball here with 43.5 seconds left. Their coach is not so happy.
Yeah, he's been
Adam Umes.
quite adamant this entire game.
That's funny because his name's Adam.
Wow, that was so unintentional.
That's why it was funny.
Alrighty.
Vonik at the arc finds down low for Bechtel.
Yep. Oh,
Off the
GHV
foot of
fighting each
Prignitz.
other for the rebound and they lose it out of bounds. That's a big mistake there.
29 seconds. So at least GHV for sure will get a shot still. That
Well, they're conferring. They're not if there was possession change or not to reset the shot clock or not. It looks like they said it's fine. So yeah, GHV will have another
Vonik
opportunity.
shots up, no good, off the back of the rim, rebounded by Becca Halick. You think they got to take some time. You got to slow down your game. Durr at the top of the key.
You're
over to-
only down by 4. Oh, there we go.
There's a three-point jump shot off the back of the rim.
Oh.
Big. Like, Gao and Steeny are kind of going back and forth now. I kind of like that, though.
Battle the bigs down low.
Exactly. That's the hard knock basketball.
Jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors the Cardinals, so they'll have 13.2 seconds to inbound and put it up.
31-27 is your score here as well. Gao, the little short jump shot is going to be good for 2.
4 seconds left. Vonik at the 10-foot low ball line tries to cut in the middle. It gets knocked out of her hands.
Whoa.
Little short.
Little short. 31-29 after 3.
After 3, it's a 2-point game. Really competitive. We'll be right back here at Lake Mills High School for the 4th quarter. Thank you for listening to KIOW and Lake Mills Basketball.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
All right, we are here now for the 4th quarter. 31-29 your score. Lake Mills is on top. Brandenburg on the left side of the court. Kicks out to Vonik. That 2-3 zone. Down low is going to be Beckel, and no good.
She's gotten some good looks. She just hasn't been able to get anything down
She's
low.
got the length.
Oh, for sure.
Crine three-point jump shot is up. No good off the side of the rim and goes out of bounds. As will be Bulldogs ball.
She's listed at 5'10". She's only a freshman, so she might still be growing.
You'd think so. Brandenburg now for the Bulldogs. Back to Vognis. No Beckel. The zone defense is starting to get to the Bulldogs, though. They're starting to trap.
Yeah. She got bailed out there, too, with that deflection. Otherwise, she'd just thrown it out of bounds.
.720 here in the 4th quarter. Brandenburg throws the ball in for the Bulldogs. She can find Steeny on the left elbow, and that's going to be some big, that did not look good either.
Yeah.
Her leg, her knee.
That's what she had a lower body injury earlier in December.
The foul was on Jenna Prignitz, her 2nd personal foul. Their team's 3rd of the half.
Going to have to get some ice on that after the game.
Vognis, pump fake. Goes down low once again, not able to connect as Steeny, and they're going to call a jump ball.
GHU basketball.
She is hurting.
Yeah. She's going to check out. Ava Moon's going to come in here.
Missed the They missed
the window,
sub.
so this is going to be a big opportunity here.
Prince drives to the left side. Ball's going to get called timeout if you're the coach, and he gets soon possession.
You don't need to in the dead ball, yeah. That was a
weird
opportunity miss for GHV with
they're rushing so much.
Your center for Lake Mills is clearly not at 100%. You got to go to the lane and get a good look, and they turn it over.
Nice thing for them is now they got Beckel, who's still got size, though, down low for the Bulldogs.
And Ava Moen's got size, too. She's listed as, let's see.
Beckel goes to the left side. Oh, rolls right out, rebounded by Gal. That was a good post move.
Ava Moen's listed as 5'11" as well. So
S goes on the right side, short corner, no good. Rebounds it back to herself. Crying now, three-point corner, jump shot is up. Off the back of the rim, Prignitz rebounds it. They need to run offense. They're just rushing every shot.
Prignitz loses it, though, to Helgeson.
Bognes goes up the left side, and then there's going to be out of bounds. They recall it, didn't they?
They're going to overturn their call.
It's like 3 or 4 this game already. I'm not going to say nothing, though.
I mean,
at least they corrected it.
The GHV crowd in front of us surely thought it was off of Lake Mills, and
I've never seen so many arms go so quickly. 6:15 here left in the fourth quarter. Very close game, 31-29. As the Cardinals bring the ball down, Morgan Crine with the ball at the top of the key. Trying to get the offense running this time. Pass over to Halick on the far side. Dribbles to the elbow. The pick and roll works once again for Greta Gao.
Good work there.
That's what they've been needing.
They've tried to set that up the last couple possessions, but they had turned it over each of the last few as well.
Vonick with the deep shot off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded, though, by Greta Gao. Halick, that was a crazy pass.
Lake Mills fans wanted over and back, but she was never across half court.
If you stepped on the line, it's still not crossed,
No,
right?
You have to go, the ball and body have to be fully across.
That's what I thought.
We're going to have a blocking foul called on Lake Mills, I believe.
Vonick.
That's on.
It's her fourth.
Yeah, that's not good.
Put her hands on her. That's why they got the call.
She's going to have to be really careful. I mean, I don't think you tie game. You can't really take her out right now.
Halick.
Maybe for a couple minutes, but
down low. Good defense there from Beckel with the
hand in the cookie jar there.
Exactly. Vonick at the top of the key. Kicks over to the right side to Helgeson. Now back to Brandenburg in the lane. It's going to be short. Off the hands of Moen, and it's going to be Halick, but they're going to call a foul, I believe, on Brandenburg, as that's going to be her first personal foul.
Yeah, it was on the bump, trying to get the loose ball.
I can't believe they called that, but they won't call them layup calls.
That was a kind of a soft bump, but it's probably a foul.
Crine. Halick drives on the right side baseline up and does not fall, but gets 2 shots in the free throw line as the foul was on Beckel.
Bechtel, yep.
Bechtel.
Lucky for her that it didn't go in. It hit quite a few bounces on the rim, but just fell off.
Greta Gao so far has 10 points the second half. 31-31, first shot. Free throw is good for Halick.
Fourth quarter, free throws are massive.
You see a lot of them, too.
Usually, especially close games.
So Cardinals now by 1, 32-31. Second free throw is also good for Halick, making it 33-31. Helgeson brings the ball down on the left side for the Bulldogs. Trying to find a teammate to kick it to, goes over to Brandenburg. Now it's going to be Bechtel. Trying to find a teammate. She got to get out of that lane. She got lucky in that call. Bechtel over
Good cut. Oh, couldn't get the layup to go, though. Bechtel fighting for the rebound now. Rognes had a really good cut, a really good shot. She just hasn't been able to. Both her and Ava Moen just haven't been getting those shots down low to fall tonight.
I think she got away with a travel call as well there. So
she might have, yeah.
But still in Bulldogs' possession now, so that's on our side.
Good break for Lake Mills. They got to capitalize here. 4:37 left in regulation, down by 2.
Helgeson throws the ball in, goes to Vonick. finds her teammate down low, kicks it across. That shot's or pass down low to Bechtel. She goes up with it and gets the foul called this time, as Gao now has 3 personal fouls.
Good post move from the freshman. Moves to her left.
4:28.
Draws the contact, earns herself 2 shots from the line.
So they did take out Vonick, though.
Yeah.
After she got her 4th. And they brought in Brogston?
Yes.
First free throw was not able to connect for Bechtel. Second one, they get the offensive rebound. That was
strong board.
3-point jump shots up off the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gao. As 4:17 left, pass over to Durr. Started the offense. Halick finds Hess. 3-point jump shots up and no good. Gao fighting for the board, tips it away and gets caught by Vonick as she's gonna drive down the middle and not able to connect on that layup. Oh, pass out.
Yeah, you're right. She should have, but she had a decent look too. Rogness with the offensive rebounds. Vonick, though, missing that. She just, the C's parted in the lane. She had a runner up right up the middle, and
I swear, though,
she left
the
it
one
hard. Something you don't see from her a lot.
Straight on's the hardest layup to make.
It's not easy because you can't really use the glass, but that's still a very makeable shot and one she definitely knows she
Seems
can
like she
make
normally
and should
does.
have made. So keep that in mind
Third.
if this game comes down to a 2-point margin. But
Halick in the far corner drives for the basket, goes up with it, no good. Gets her own rebound though, as she's gonna get out of the paint. Another jump ball call.
Yep, it's gonna go to Lake Mills now.
Lake Mills this time.
Just not clean with picking up the basketball. And these passes down low, they're not clean.
There's no handle on the ball
receptions,
anymore.
Yeah, that's leading to a lot of jump balls, a lot of turnovers. And right now it's favoring the Bulldogs. See if they can capitalize.
The only thing not favoring is the scoreboard right now, though, as they're down by 2 with 3:20 left in the 4th quarter. Finding a way, gonna go with it. No call.
Clean block. Clean block on that one. Lake Mills retains possession. 22 on the
3:16.
shot clock.
Jump shots up, and that is good for Helgeson. That was only 2-pointer. Ties the game up.
Yeah, her foot was just on the line. But she made the shot, so that was the big part.
Halick now with the ball for the Cardinals on the right side, trying to go around the defense. Good defense there from Brandenburg to not foul.
She's sneaky good down low in defense. For a guard, Coach Adam for Garner is not happy.
No. Foul is on Becca Halick. Their 5th team foul now.
2:50 left in regulation.
Pass is going to go to Rogness. Jump shot from Helgeson is up, bounces in and out. Rebound though, but from Rogness is going to get called for a foul, so she'll be on the line for 2.
I thought that one was going in.
I did too.
Thought she was going to get that.
That was the
roll.
one I was going to get into. I was open.
Just needed a little more behind it.
Jenna Pregnance, personal fouls. That's her 3rd. They're team 6 now, so both teams now at 6 fouls. So
Both teams
bonus
will be
is
in the
coming.
bonus from now on. First free throw is short, off the front rim. Free throws are big. Gotta make them.
Second one is up, and that is also no good. Rebounded by Morgan Crine of the Cardinals as she goes down the court on the top of the key. She doesn't get guarded away.
No call there.
No call there, but there's a call on that one, as I think that was a makeup call. A little bit.
They're both. I think they're probably both fouls. Rogness was not in legal guarding position. Got away with a late shift. Don't call it there. Rebound loose, and Steeny is called for the foul. That's only her first.
I know. I'm glad I went to Steeny and not Rogness because she's at 3, but First free throw is up and in for Greta Gow. She definitely showed up the second half.
Hits the very back of the rim, goes up almost to the height of the shot clock and is able to fall back.
That one is no good, though. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. A lot of fight there from Ella Steeney to get that ball.
Pocket. Oh, man.
Crine comes from behind, knocks the ball out, goes off her foot and out of bounds. So that
missed opportunity from GHV. She had her pocket picked.
Best case scenario, though, for the Bulldogs. Brandenburg throws the ball in for the Bulldogs, trying to find an open teammate. Getting close. Helgeson.
Oh, she thought about it, and she traveled.
34-33, 2:23 left here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called. 30 seconds.
30 seconds. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Here for the last 2:20 of regulation, a full timeout. So we'll be back in 1 minute here in Lake Mills High School on KIOW.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding, imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025, and 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
Alrighty, 2:23 come back now from the timeout. 34-33, the Cardinals are on top by 1. I think they're going to slow it down now.
Crunch time here. I mean, you can, but you
Braden's
can't go too
three-point
low.
Jump shot, so that's going to be my answer right there. That's going to be an air ball and go out of bounds.
Yeah, probably not the smartest shot there from GHV.
That was her first three-point attempt of the night, too.
She was open, but in a one-point game, probably want to look for something a little more high percentage than that.
We're going to have Vonik with the ball on the right side. Now pass her to Brandenburg in the far corner. Up back to Vonik on the top of the corner, top of the key. Little floaters up, no good. Rebounded by Jenna Pringnans as she brings the ball down now for the Cardinals.
Another good look from Vonik she's not able to capitalize on.
Trying to find Gowan, goes off the foot of Bulldog. Kick over to Helgeson, three-point jump shot is up, and that is off the back of the rim, no good. Fighting for the board was Steeney, and the ball goes off the Cardinals and out of bounds. Oh, they're calling the foul. Who'd they call the foul on?
They called it on Steeney, but looks like there's some.
There's a. I wonder what's bonus, but is it a loose ball?
It's a foul on GHV, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 down on the other end. There was some conflict resolution, I guess, from the three officials. One called a foul, one called a out of bounds in favor of the Bulldogs.
And that first one is good from Pringnans. Huge free throw there.
So they just had to work through their clarification there. Ends up being a 1-and-1 for GHV. Pringnans makes the first.
If I remember correctly, she's the best free throw shooter on the team. But she missed that one.
Big second miss. It's only a 2-point game now. 1:35 left in regulation.
Pass her to Helgeson in the far corner, down low now to. Oh, ball goes loose. Vonik able to collect it, goes to the right side baseline. Little floaters up, and that is good. Huge shot there from Taylor Vonik as she shows up now.
She missed the last couple of short jumpers. She was able to get that one to go, and we are tied with 70 seconds left in regulation.
Her first point of the second half.
Yeah. No better time to hit it. She traveled.
Travel on Durr.
She dragged her back foot. She was a little
timeout.
A little what's the word I'm looking for? undecided on passing it. Full timeout. We will be back in 1 minute here on KOW for the last minute of game. Stay with us.
Please.
Please.
2022 will be over before you know it. Now's the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Alrighty, we are back here once again. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. Tied ball game at 35.
Yeah, massive possession here for the
Both
Bulldogs.
teams are in bonus.
Yeah.
Helgeson on the near side. Skip pass over to Vonick. Now, you got to take their time here. You don't got to rush this possession.
No.
You got to
You need a good look, though.
But you also kind of want to shoot soon so you get a shot back, too.
Maybe a 2-for-1, yeah, but I don't know if they're aware of that. Oh,
Brandenburg
tried
intercepted.
She had a good lane to shoot a three, but she tried to force it into Steen. He was deflected and taken away. 5-second difference on the shot clock and game clock for GHV, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Cardinals.
I have a feeling we're going to be seeing a screen and roll after this timeout.
It's going to be a full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds for this one. Be back in 30 seconds here on KIOW.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at Nyack, and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know Nyack, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my Nyack. Schedule your campus visit today at nyack.edu/visitcampus. See you at Nyack.
All right. We were just talking about what we think GHV is going to do.
I'm saying double screen pick and roll. It can be Gow down low.
And I concur. I think they need to get – she's the leading scorer on the day. They need to get it down low to her. And if not, I think you're going to give it to your leading scorer on the year in Prignitz. But like you said, she's only taken 1 3 on the game so far.
And it missed a little bit right. Didn't make
tie game though. If you're GHV, you need to get a good look. If you miss it, you're not going to be too upset if you get a good look.
I'd go down low right now. But they cut back, Crine with the ball on the near side. Pat on the head. I don't know what that one is.
Reset the play, maybe. I don't know.
Allie Durb. Prignitz cuts across on the bottom. Now Haley cutting across on top. Frickin' low for Gow's be intercepted though by Steen that time.
Lake Mills is going to have the last shot, and we're going to have a timeout called by the Bulldogs. Good timeout. 11.1 left in the fourth quarter.
Great timeout call.
Full timeout. We'll be back here. Want to go 30 seconds again?
Yeah.
We'll be back in 30 seconds here on KIOW.
Health insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid get more confusing every year. Hi, this is Andrew from Stendrud Insurance in Lake Mills. As an insurance broker, we eliminate the top 5 worries that people have about purchasing health insurance. Cost, ease, speed, peace of mind that everything is covered, and personal information. Stendrud Insurance works with all insurance companies to get you the best rate with the best coverage. We do all the negotiating for you. Come talk with us today. Stendrud Insurance, downtown Lake Mills.
First. All right, we're back here. 15 seconds left.
Yeah, man alive. This is quite the game.
See, I don't know what I'd do if I was the Bulldogs, though. I feel like the Cardinals, it's definitely, you can tell they want to go down low. But the Bulldogs,
you give it to your scorers. Helgeson for 3 or Vanek either with a 3 or a drive or something. And both teams are in the bonus too, so with 11.1 seconds, if you can get to the line, you'll take that.
Get to Vanek and let her drive.
You might as well. We'll see, though.
See.
Inbound in the backcourt.
Right. 8. Double screen. Goes to the right side. 3, 2, 1. Get a shot up, and no shots up, and it goes in, but no good.
Yep, took too long. She made the shot well after the buzzer, though. We're going to have overtime here.
Let's go.
First game of the new year. Why not have a couple extra minutes of basketball? Tied at 35. Does this thing have an overtime button? Yes, it does. We're going to the 5th quarter.
So what are you thinking we're going to see differently? I can't believe how much GHV isn't running their offense, and it just seems like it's a jump shot or that screen roll, and the screen roll works.
If they can get it clean.
Right.
Because that's been the issue for GHV.
I think Steeny really just read that too as well, and she knew
that was good defense.
That was really good.
I mean, if we thought it was going to happen, you would have to think Lake Mills probably knew it was going to happen.
Or at least right before the timeout, the coaches.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was good defense, good read there from Lake Mills. Unfortunately, they took a little too long after the timeout to get their offense going.
How's overtime work in high school?
Just 4 minutes.
Just straight.
4 minutes.
They have 2 timeouts, it looks like?
2 timeouts. Fouls carry over, so both teams still in the bonus. And, again, Vanek has 4. So she's going to have to stay really disciplined again for 4 more minutes. And maybe more. We'll see. Tied at 35 here. Been tightly contested from the opening tip-off. We'll have another tip-off here with Steeny and Gouge.
All right, 35-35 here. Overtime about to start. The tip-off is going to go to Taylor Vanek as she's going to go for the Bulldogs. Pass now over to Helgeson in the corner. Back to Vanek on top, down low. Finds Rognus. Kick out to Brandenburg. Back to Rognus on the elbow. Vanek tries to drive right. It's going to be a lot of contact.
No foul called. Lucky for Vanek. That could have been on her. That could have been the end of her night. Foul is not called, but it is last touched by the Bulldogs. So empty opening possession off the tip-off one by Steeny.
A lot of fast pace there right away, too, in the overtime.
Well, you only got 4 minutes. You can't take it slow.
Man, you waste that 35 seconds, you're going to give their teammates less time to make a shot, too.
Steeny, though, with another takeaway. Lake Mills.
Vanek finds Helgeson in the far corner, and she's not able to trying to pass the ball before she caught it.
Yeah, just another mental error there from the Bulldogs. 3 straight turnovers to start this overtime period. 45 seconds gone.
Alligator driving pass over to Krein. It will be good for 2 as she makes the first points of overtime.
Open 10-foot jumper there.
That's her first basket of this second half. Helgeson finds Vanek on the free throw line. Kick back to Helgeson. 3-point jump shot is up, and that is no good. Rings. Able to get her own rebound, though, off the backboard and in.
The bank is now open. It's past noon.
Exactly.
Good rebound there. Steeny again with a tip out. Helgeson is able to get her own miss with the help from their center.
Frayne kicks it up to Dern. Now over to Halick in the far corner for the Cardinals. Trying to drive it down low. Gets a layup, no good. Isn't that it? Travel?
I don't know, man. That's what I thought.
Gow.
Taken away from Gouge by Rognus. Just
great
clean
defense.
Strip.
Vanek now with the ball for the Bulldogs. Goes down the left side, kicks out to Helgeson, not able to connect as Helgeson was running to the right and the ball was just left right behind her. So a turnover for the Bulldogs. We're going to see the coach telling them to slow down.
Ellie Hess will check in for GHV. Prignitz will take a seat. Have to think she'll be back before the end of the overtime period is over. 2:05 left in this overtime period. Tied still at 37. Both teams with one basket in this
Krein finds
overtime.
Gao down low, trying to kick it back out to Halick in the near corner. That shot is up off the back of the rim, and somehow the Cardinals, they get that ball back. It's in between jump ball.
They'll stay on this side. Yeah,
Cardinals.
I'm not sure how they maintain possession there.
I don't know.
That looked like it was going to be a rebound and a transition opportunity for the Bulldogs.
Ali Durr passing the ball in for the Cardinals. Goes deep pass to Halick at the top of the key. She thought about a shot, but decides to pass to the near side to Ali Hess. Now we're going to go back to Ali Durr at the top of the key. Trying to find Gao down low. 3 seconds getting close, and she does get out though. Halick, nice Euro step. They're going to call it travel.
Yeah.
Got that extra step there.
Yep, and the official caught it. Tried to get away with it, but
GHV coach is called for full court press.
1:30 left in overtime, 90 seconds.
Vonnegut gives the ball to Brandenburg. Now over to Rognus, and that's off the front of the rim. Rebounded though by Helgeson, keeping it alive for the Bulldogs. She finds Vonnegut, and it goes through her hands, trying to keep it before half court, and she's able to. Jump shot up, gets the foul, and she'll be on the line now for 2. Wow.
Good hustle there from both Vonnegut and Helgeson. Put it in the work on the boards, maintaining possession and earning a trip to the free throw line. Tied at 37, 71, can't do math, 71 seconds left in overtime. That foul was on number 4. That's
Ali Hess.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. First free throw for Vonnegut is up, and it is good.
It was a shooting foul, so she'll get another one regardless. And I said it a couple of times already, free throws in fourth quarter and overtime are massive.
Especially when you're both in bonus, too. The second one goes in and out of bounds off the
touch
Cardinals.
by GHV.
So
Gouge and Steeny were fighting for it, and last touch the hand of Gouge. Big opportunity here.
Off the back.
Not just eat
off the
more
back,
clock.
Inbounds, off the back, inbound.
But potentially score another basket. Oh, no.
Foul called there on number...
It's going to be on Brandenburg or Steeny.
I think it was on...
Turnover on the inbounds, though. Not what you want if you're the Bulldogs.
Foul's going to be called on Brandenburg. He's going to send Greta Gao to the line.
For a 1-and-1.
So far, she's 2 for 4 on the night on free throws.
Lake Mills has their height in there with Rognus and Steeny. Should she miss the first, need to get the rebound.
Only 1:08 remaining here in overtime as well. First free throw is up, and it is good for Gao, tying the ball game back at 38. Second free throw now for Greta Gao. Shot is up, and it is no good off the back of the rim. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Helgeson collects it.
Both teams 1 for 2 from the line.
1 minute now left here in overtime. Vaughn has the ball. It was up, no good, off the backboard in the front of the rim.
Good looking runner from Vonnegut, couldn't get it to go.
Hess gets the ball for the Cardinals in the far corner, trying to find a teammate, goes over to Krein, and Ali Durr is called for a travel. As the Bulldogs keep getting all these opportunities, now they just got to capitalize on this one and finish it out.
Again, a lot of these travels are also being caused because the Bulldogs are crashing on these passes on the perimeter, and it's kind of...
And they're just closing the passing lanes.
It's good defense. Lake Mills will have to take a shot. There's about 9 seconds, and
Vonnegut
speaking of the
lays out
double...
short. Rebounded by 4 players.
Jump ball will favor the Bulldogs. Possession will not change, though. Wait, okay, never mind. They reset the shot clock. And it will reset, I guess. I don't know the rules.
It shouldn't.
First year of shot clock. We're going to have a 30-second timeout, though, but we'll stay here for this one.
I don't know why that shot clock resetted, because...
Yeah, I mean, it's different in every level, but we got some stuff to learn. Even... It's been what? Both these teams have over 6 games played, and you see a lot of, and the officials too, you see a lot of confusion and stuff with shot clocks. It's a new thing. First year
You
in the state
never
of
watched
Iowa.
college or NBA or think they haven't watched it, though?
It's different, though, at this level.
It's not.
But you haven't played it before.
I don't need to play it. I'm watching it.
Okay. You talk a big game, but
30 seconds left, 38-38.
yeah, 30.8 on the shot, or on the game clock.
The reason why I was confused is because it's got to be off possession when you reset it, right?
Mm-hmm. Maybe jump ball is a change of possession, though, I assume.
Right, that could be it.
So that's why, I guess. Fortunately for the Bulldogs,
Brandenburg,
jump ball
corner.
favors them.
They got to find that corner. You get a little short corner shot right there.
22 left on the clock.
We're going to have Vonik with the ball on the top of the key.
10-foot volleyball line. Can't take too much time again like last time. But you do want to take the last shot if you're the Bulldogs. Worst case scenario, you go to another 4-minute overtime period.
Down low for Steeny. She's going to go up and she's going to get a foul called.
Gouge with the foul on Steeny. The Bulldogs fans cheer with excitement. Garner fans also
not so much.
Quite loud, but not with excitement, with some shouts of frustration. Can't believe that was called a foul.
Change the game clock. It adds more
Add
time
half
to
a second. It was a shot, so we'll be 2 free throws.
First one is no good.
This is a big one. This is the big one. You got to make this if you're Ellis Steeny.
Breathe.
Have that ice in your veins.
Oh, no good. Rebounded by Greta Gow. She didn't give it to Dirk.
Garner's going to have the last shot. No, they will not. They took too long. We're going to have another overtime period.
I'm running out of book to use.
Oh, it's like with baseball when I did the book. You had like a 10, you have a seven inning game and you go to 9 or something, it gets a little rough.
Well, there's like, my books are like 4 lines for fourth quarter. I haven't used them instead of overtime. There only is 2, so I'm like, man, but there's a couple players that are getting pretty close.
Man alive, this has been a game.
And then some.
Yeah, we got another 8 minutes at least. Tied at 38. Vonik still with 4 fouls. She's been disciplined this last, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes. Almost got a foul call there in that overtime period, but was fortunate enough to have the call just be out of bounds.
Yeah, definitely. I'd have to say, though, the Bulldogs have definitely had the opportunities. Given from their good defense that they've been playing down low.
Yeah, they've had the chances. I mean, Steeny there on the free throw line missing 2 free throws. That's gotta hurt. You know, the Garner ends up winning this game. She's not gonna feel the best, but 4 more minutes. Staying on the same ends here.
Another.
Is there a 6th quarter on this thing? Yep. Second overtime.
Second overtime. Ball goes straight to Brandenburg off the tip-off.
Lake Mills winning the tip again. Couldn't capitalize for the open possession of the first overtime period.
Haugeston on the right side trying to look down for skip pass instead of Vonik. Now over to Brandenburg.
How many threes has Vonik taken today? I feel like she hasn't taken as many as she normally does.
I don't know if she...
Almost a turnover.
She hasn't made one yet. I know that much.
Yeah, that's not common either for her.
Little floater there from Vonik off the side. Rebounded, though, by Greta Gow, and they're going to call
That's a foul on Steeny.
That's all right, though. She
tried to get the tie-up, but she grabbed her arm instead. Good rebounding.
1-1? No, double bonus now.
Yeah, 2 shots for the Bulldogs. It's going to be Gouge at the free throw line.
She's been 3 for 6 so far on the night.
That is the 3rd personal on Steeny. Half a minute in.
First free throw is up, and it is good. (39-38) now.
Clutch.
And that one is also good.
Clutch free throws there from
Gow.
Greta Gouge. Lake Mills needs to find a way to respond.
Gow's got 14 points so far in the second half of this game.
Just the second half?
Yep.
She's been huge for GHV.
That shot is up and no good off the rim. Rebounded by Greta Gow. Pass over to Durr. Now to Crane.
Good post move from Steeney. Wasn't able to kiss it off the glass, though. Another travel call on GHV. They're keeping a lot of those calls have kept Lake Mills in this contest. They've had chances to extend their lead, and they just turn it over. Unforced errors.
Just got to find a way to capitalize on them now.
Yeah.
40-38 here. 2:54 left in the second overtime.
Both shots in this period for Lake Mills have been really good looks. There's another one for three.
No good.
Vonick
Left
couldn't
short.
get that one to go. 3 really good looks for Lake Mills. 0 for 3.
Crine now driving on the right side, going up with it, and that's going to be good for 2 points from Morgan Crine. Was able to keep that one in transition, keep control of it.
Pass inside to Rognes. Through her hands, last touch by Lake Mills.
So 2:31, 42-38. I think this is the first time you can say that.
This is a must stop for Lake Mills right here. You gotta force an empty possession.
You're gonna try to find Gao down low once again. The far corner is Gao with the ball, hands it off to Crine.
GHV's gonna take it a little slower now with a little bit of a lead.
Durr over to Halick, which is what I've been waiting for them to do this a while ago.
But this is what the shot clock was put in high school for. In the years
no
past,
shot would have been up.
Yeah, exactly. They would just pass it around, kept passing it around. Yep, jump ball is going to stay on this end. So it will be a shot clock reset, unfortunately, for the Bulldogs. But yeah, we would have just kept passing it, forced the team to foul, and that's why the shot clock's there.
Shot up this time from Crine. No good. A little long. Rebounded, though.
Another jump ball. This one will go to Lake Mills. You think this is a must score here?
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
At least 1 point. Get to the free throw line, but
no, I think you need the basket here.
Deflected, maintained though by the Bulldogs.
Helgeson throw over to Vonick.
Vonick trips, loses the basketball, and then
turnover.
Throws it away. She tried to get it from her knees to Brandenburg. Pass was a little off target, off of Brandenburg's fingertips and out of bounds.
Allie Durr bringing the ball down. 1:33 here left in the second overtime. 42-38 your score. Durr hands it off to Crine. Crine drives on the left side, gives it to Gao at the elbow.
GHV's just going to eat a lot of clock.
I'm surprised they're not just passing around the arc.
We're going to timeout here from GHV. They're just going to shoot it with maybe 6 seconds left on the clock.
Full timeout?
Full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute here on KOW and second overtime period from Lake Mills High School.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
All right, back in action. 1:18 left here in second overtime. Cardinals are inbounding the ball.
13 on the shot clock for the Cardinals.
Halick drives to the right side, tries to kick it out. Good
There's
defense
a turnover
there.
Lake Mills needed. 65 seconds left in the second overtime. Lake Mills down by 4. They need to score, and they need to do it sooner rather than later.
You need to get in that wing shot. Brandenburg. Vonick from the elbow.
Free throw jumper. Oh!
No good off the rebound by Greta Gao. She's got to have double-digit boards.
That ball touched every part of the rim. It did not go through, though.
Allie Durr with the ball.
Might have to think about fouling soon if you're the Bulldogs, if you can't get a turnover here in the next 5 seconds. 30 on the game clock. 15 on
They're
the shot
trying to
clock.
foul, but
Yep. 2 more shots upcoming. That foul is going to be on Steeny.
4th personal foul on
Yep.
Steeny.
And it's going to be Crine. Crine at the line. Call me a poet. I didn't even know it.
Man, you're in the right game, big guy.
In and out for the first free throw. Now, you're the Bulldogs. You got to get the rebound. And you got to score quick.
Got to find a way.
Doesn't have to be a 3, but it needs to be a basket.
That one
In and out as well, but the rebound goes to GHV.
So no more shot clock either. Foul called on Bonick. Her
Yep,
5th
that's
personal.
her day's done.
She gone.
She had to do it, though. If you're Lake Mills, you got exactly what you wanted. 2 free throws that were not good, but could not get the rebound. Prignitz at the line. She misses as well.
She's like a 70% free throw shooter, I'm pretty sure.
So GHV leaving the door just a little bit open for Lake Mills. They haven't been able to slam it shut quite yet.
Second one is good, though, for Prignitz.
Still only a 2-possession game, though. Edwards with the ball. She's got to get it cross half court. Here's Helgeson. Brandenburg. They need a shot quick. We're going to have a foul call. 13.2 left in second overtime. We have a foul called
Allie Durr.
on Allie Durr. It's going to be Brandenburg at the line for a 1-and-1.
Her first free throw is up, and it is good for Brandenburg.
Timeout here. .30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. 4-point deficit for the Bulldogs.
Had some costly turnovers at the wrong time.
And some costly misses from the line prior to this point, but you're not at a point where you have to purposely miss right now. You're down by 4. You got to make the free throw. And you got to try to force a turnover off the inbound.
Full press on the inbound and just try to get the ball.
And if you don't, you got to foul right away. It was really unfortunate, though, in the last possession. Lake Mills not able to get the rebound after the first 2 free throws were missed.
That one is no good off the back iron. Rebounded by Frayne, and they're going to call a foul on
Brandenburg, I think. It looked like she almost tried to miss that one.
I thought she did too.
It is on Brandenburg.
3rd personal.
10.3 seconds left. Crine at the line.
First one is up, and it is no good.
Door is still open. You got Steeny and Rognus down furthest, closest to the hoop. They got to get the rebound should she miss the second one.
Outlet pass.
She did, but
they got the rebound again. Jump ball called Cardinal way, right?
Yeah. Lake Mills has just not able to get the rebounds. They're missing the free throws, but can't get the rebounds. Full timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on KIOW.
Stengert Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stengert Insurance is there for you. Stengert Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
Some missed opportunities here from the Bulldogs, not able to get these rebounds on these free throws here in second overtime.
And the Cardinals are making I mean, they're not making all their free throws, but
they made a couple.
Half of them. They've gone like 1-on-1 every time, pretty much. 4 seconds left. Call it another foul.
It's going to be on
Helgeson.
Her third. But unfortunately, that probably won't come into play. 3 seconds exactly left in the game. GHV with a 4-point lead. Make it 5. As Prignitz hits the first of 2. She'll get one more. This one's no good. Rebound to Edwards. Up to Brandenburg as the buzzer sounds. And the first game of 2 comes to an end. Lake Mills with a tough loss here at home. And the first game of the New Year's, they fall to GHV by a score of 44-39. We'll be back in a couple minutes for your post-game show and stats here on KIOW. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be right back.
We are always looking for ways to save money, and solar is a great way to do that. There are many options for solar energy, but only one company will be here to help once the installation is complete. Hi, this is Steve Groh from Groh Electric in Lake Mills. Let us help you design the solar array that's right for your situation, professionally install it, and stand behind it for years to come. Call 641-592-8282. Find us on Facebook or at growelectric.com. That's GROE electric.com.
Stendrod Insurance in Lake Mills, proudly serving clients since 1992. We offer a diverse range of insurance options and companies backed by staff that are devoted to you. Whether it's going through your EOBs and bills to make sure your bills are getting paid correctly, or a personal insurance review to make sure your property is up to current replacement cost levels, Stendrod Insurance is there for you. Stendrod Insurance, quality, service, and knowledge from one of the area's leading independent insurance providers.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Ah, good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding, imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025. And 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
2022 will be over before you know it. Now is the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving.
Had 1 3-pointer in the first half for 3 total points, along with 1 rebound, and then Isabel Shizzle did play but did not record any stats. For the Lake Mills Bulldogs, Natalie Brandenburg had 4 points in the first half, 5 points in the second half for a total of 9. She did not get any rebounds. Taylor Vonick had 8 points in the first half, only 3 in the second half, and she was 0 for 3 from 3-point range. A little unconventional for her. She had a little bit of an off day. She had 11 total points along with 10 rebounds, so she as well, along with Greta Gowers for GHV, had a double-double as well. Josie Helgeson had 3 points in the first half, 9 points in the second half for 12 total points. She pulled down 7 rebounds. Ava Moen was held scoreless today. She had a tough shooting day. She did pull down 4 rebounds, though. Elistini with 4 points in the second half for 4 total points, along with 6 rebounds. Bryn Rognes had 2 points in the first half and nothing in the second for 2 total points, along with 2 rebounds. Madison Edwards had no points in the game, but 2 rebounds, and Finley Rogstead had no points, 1 rebound, and then Bechtel had 1 point on 1 for 4 from the free throw line for 1 total point in this contest. Again, your final score from that first game: GHV 44, Lake Mills 39 in double overtime.
Good way to start the year off.
Yeah, really good.
For basketball.
So now it's time for the second pregame show of the afternoon, I guess. This pregame show is brought to you by Norseman in Lake Mills, where the name on the side of the truck means opportunity. Learn more at norseman.com.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at norseman.com today.
All right. Trying to dot our I's and cross our T's.
That overtime messed up our timing and everything, man.
Yeah. Threw us for a loop.
That's all right, though. That's what's fun about this stuff.
All right, let's get some starters written down. This is the game I'm looking forward to, though. 2 undefeated teams. Somebody is going to lose. Something's got to give. Both conference opponents, rivals, they're only separated by about a half an hour.
We're right in the middle of them, too.
We are. Forest City, both of us live in Forest City, smack dab in the middle. It's going to be a really good contest.
It's building up to be, at least.
I hope so. I hope
too.
it will be.
Hey, another double overtime game would be all right for me, honestly.
I got nothing else going on today.
And with the storm coming, we probably got nothing else going on tomorrow, too.
I mean, I hope we have a game, but I'm not holding my breath. I wasn't holding my breath for today either. Luckily, the weather decided to hold off for the morning. A smart move to move it up a little bit as well.
100%. That was the reason why we got this game through.
Luckily, you know, GHV isn't traveling too far either. But 4:20 before starting lineups are announced. Excuse me. Let's go over some pregame numbers. As I mentioned, both teams are undefeated. GHV on the season is 7-0. over their last 3 contests, they had a 58-55 overtime victory over Clarion Goldfield Dows, a 74-49 win over Bishop Garrigan, and most recently a 71-57 win over Eagle Grove. For the Bulldogs, they are 6-0 on the season. Over their last 3, they had a 69-43 win over St. Ansgar, a 73-29 win over Central Springs, and a 60-42 win over North Union. Since 2006, GHV actually leads this series all time by a 22-12 record. It has been a series of streaks. Lake Mills won 6 of 7 straight from, most recently Lake Mills has won 6 of 7, or 6 straight and 6 of 7. But from December 2011 to January 2018, GHV won 13 of 14 contests. And then back long time ago in 2009.
Dude, you're making us sound old.
Dude, we are old, dude. 2009, I
old,
remember
dude.
2009. I was watching my Vikings lose an NFC Championship game.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but I'm glad you did.
I brought it up. That's why I think, whenever I think about 2009, I can't help but think about that.
100%.
Anyway, in 2009 and 2011, in January of 2011, Lake Mills won 3 out of 4. So it's been a streaky series, and Lake Mills is on the right side of a streak right now.
Looking at Varsity Bound as well, Power Index for like the rankings on the state, they have Lake Mills at 14th in Class 2A and 48th statewide for Iowa. And then looking at GHV, they're 16th in Class A 2A and they're 54th statewide. So
yeah, it's gonna be.
This is like a Power 5 matchup on a Saturday afternoon.
This is like the TCU, Michigan, Ohio State, Georgia.
Exactly.
Let's just hope it's as entertaining as those 2 games were on New Year's Eve. My goodness. Anyways, last year GHV and Lake Mills faced off twice. Lake Mills won on December 12th by a score of 67-30, and then on January 28th by a score of 53-39. So they weren't too close. Hopefully today's a little closer, just for entertainment value's sake.
I just feel like GHV's going to struggle with the size.
They might. Yeah, Lake Mills is quite a large. And then something I'm always interested to see when Lake Mills plays is how teams adjust to the press. Because Lake Mills is a team that will press full court right away and do it all game. And that's how they win games. Teams don't know how to break it effectively. And if they do, with the shot clock, they're only going to have 20 seconds. And they might not be able to get their offense run as well as they would like, which typically will lead to turnovers or just not good looks.
Right, it becomes a 10-second offense instead of a 35-second.
Yeah, and
or 15 seconds, sorry.
It causes a lot of issues, and that's part of the reason Lake Mills is 6-0 and why they really, to this point, they haven't really been tested all year by any opponent. Some guys to watch out for these 2 teams. Drew Britson is the leader for this GHV club. He's averaging just under 18 points a game, also averaging 8.4 rebounds per game and 4.3 assists per game. Aiden Ha also almost averages double digits per game. Braden Banky almost averages double digits. And then Cale Johnson is a rebound machine with 6.4 rebounds. And then on the Lake Mills side, Denton Kingland. Guy had a triple-double against Central Springs. He had a 21-10-10 game. I don't think I've ever seen a triple-double in high school before.
You said it to me, and I was like,
that was great to call that game. I was saying all game. I think he had it. My dad didn't quite have it. I think he had 8 and 8. Then I looked at the official stats a couple days later when it was uploaded to Varsity Bound, and it said he had 21-10-10, and I wasn't surprised in the least. He was just a machine. His last game, though, against North Union, he kind of struggled, only 4 for 14, so we'll look to get back on track. But he's not the only one on this team. Lance Helming led the team in the last win against North Union, and Aiden Stenchard also added double digits that last game. They're both averaging about 13 points per game. And Logan Bacon is a facilitator with 3.8 assists per game on the season so far. So it should be a really good game. First of 2 meetings with these teams. Again, January 27th is the next and final meeting for now.
For the year.
Unless there's a playoff matchup, but That one will be in GHV.
I just noticed they have standings for basketball here. I like that.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Just about every school in the
Really?
conference, Fort City has it.
We never had that in North Dakota. I'll tell you that much.
It's nice to keep track of. It's just the conference standings, but
We had to have banners of every school in our gym.
oh really?
So like
Some schools have that.
So like our school, we have like instead of the left side, it would just banners to schools.
Fort
but-
City had that before. I don't know if they have it now. They remodeled their gym. Let's go over some starting lineups here. First, for the visiting Cardinals, number 3, a 6'2 senior, Braden Banky. Number 4, a 6'3 junior, Cale Johnson. Number 21, a 5'9 junior, Mason Graham. Number 22 is a 6'1 junior, and Aiden Ha. And we mentioned him, number 23, Michael Jordan. Oh, wait, no. Drew Britson, a 6'2 senior.
And for Lake Mills, you have number 2, a 6'2 junior, Logan Bacon. Number 3, a 6'4 junior, Eli Mankey. Number 4, a 6'5 junior, Lance Helming. And then number 23, a 6'5 sophomore, Aiden Stendrud. That's only 4 players, big guy. Number 25 is 6'4 senior, Denton Kingland.
Here's another column. You can't forget about Denton Kingland.
I've never seen it go that way. I'm sorry, man.
You're good. You're good. All right,
right.
let's reset the scoreboard, actually. I forgot to do that. Again, we were throwing a
Tip-off
lot of
goes to
sorts.
GHV right away. A score for GHV as that comes from Aiden Ha.
All right. Off to the races here. Thank you. Down low, off glass, in and out, no good. Rebound, though. Aiden Century can't put it back in. Rebound goes to GHV. And Cale Johnson, I mentioned, he's the leading rebounder. Here's Drew Britson for 3, no good. Rebound to the other 23, Aiden Centrude. And Lake Mills will come the other way, trailing early, 30 seconds into this contest.
I always forget how much faster boys basketball
It's so fast. Top of the key now. Driving in. Off glass and good. Lake Mills gets on the board. That's Lance Helming. He had a really solid game, as I mentioned, against North Union in their last contest before the holiday break. 1 minute gone in the quarter, tied at 2. We're going to have a foul called on the floor against the Bulldogs. It's going to be on Logan Bacon.
.6:59 here in the first quarter.
Bounce pass off the inbound down low. Shot up and good.
Circus act.
Aiden Hogg gets the basket to go. A lot more scoring in the first couple minutes in the girls' game. Bacon down low. Helming with a shot again, no good. Stentrude, though, with the offensive rebound, tries to weave through the defense, puts the shot up, no good. Last touch by the Cardinals.
Cale Johnson was the one that knocked that out of bounds for the Cardinals. 6:36 left here, 4-2 your score. Cardinals up by 2.
Inbounds to Stentrude. Helming over to Kingland. Drives, gives it out to Mankey. Mankey is a three-point shooter, even though he doesn't look it. There's a 3 from Mankey, no good. Rebound, though, to Lake Mills. Helming, shot up, no good. Rebounds loose, finds its way into the hands of Drew Britson, who's going right against Kingland. 2 stars, and Britson wins that battle. GHV out front, 6-2, 2 minutes into this contest.
Just muscled him a little bit down there in the paint.
Here is Kingland, top of the key, working on Ha. Looked like he might have traveled, but they called a foul. This will be a shooting foul, I think. No, they're gonna call it on the floor.
That was on Aiden Ha.
So each team with 1 foul here early on. Helming, baseline move, good footwork, and he gets the layup to go.
That was kind of pretty, big guy.
That was really nice. I wish I was that athletic. I also wish I was tall, but here I am.
See, I can't say that, dude. That's the problem.
I know.
I'm a waste of height, I guess. That's what everyone would say.
Here's a layup good from Banky. Defense is not too good so far in this contest. Both teams getting to the
It's just fast
to
play,
the rim.
though. You can't really see your defense yet when they're nothing.
Not a lot of
developing.
three-pointers. Here's Stentrude, almost wedged it in there. Rebound, though, goes to Helming, and he's going to put up a shot. No good, but a foul will be called.
On Cale Johnson. Oh, I'm wrong. They're going to call it on Mason Graham. So that'll be her first personal, their team's second of the first half. First free throw is good. Right now it's GHV versus Lance Helming.
Kind of, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
he's got all
points.
5 points. He's keeping him in it early. That second free throw is short off the front rim. Rebound goes to GHV. Here's Cale Johnson up to Banky. Banky will drive in the paint, dish out. Now Britson on the left wing. Trying to work on Kingland. Spin move in the paint. Shot is up, off the mark. Rebound. Stentrud fights off a couple Cardinals, and Lake Mills will come the other way. Now the inbound. Baseline drive. Helming. He's got all 5 for Lake Mills. Pass down low. Shot will not fall.
That was a good look out of
by Bacon.
anything.
It sat on the rim for it felt like a half second and just rolled off. Here's a 3-point shot from Cale Johnson off the mark. Eli Mankey with the rebound. Gives it up to Bacon.
I don't know, gotta be careful with the lefties. They're always stealthy from deep.
Kingland wants to get on the board. The shot is up, no good, but he is fouled by Drew Britson on the 3-pointer. And Denton Kingland will have a chance to tie this ball game from the free throw line. He'll be taking 3 shots. Did you see that? Was he just landing his cylinder, or did he get the arm or something?
Must have hit the arm.
First free throw rattles through.
From looking through the laptop, I didn't see it.
We'll see. Second one is good as well.
First 2 were good.
And he makes them all. We're tied at 8. Denton Kingland gets on the board in this game with 3 free throws. Here's a long 3 by Banky off the mark. Rebound goes to Lake Mills. Quickly up to Kingland, working on Drew Britson. That's a matchup I think we're going to see a lot today. Inside Stentrud. Footwork is good, and the layup is also good.
3:50 here left in the first quarter.
Lake Mills with the first lead of the ball game. Britson. Now, is that Shizzle, I believe, right?
Huh?
No, it's, 20 is Shizzle. Ball's loose.
Timeout called by the coach.
Timeout is called by
GHV.
All right. 30-second timeout. You know what? We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back here in 30 seconds for Lake Mills basketball on KIOW.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
Already back in action. 3:31 left here in the first quarter. And that shot is up and good by Lane Gakin.
Something GHV has is depth. They're going to go 8 or 9 deep at least. Guys are going to play consistent minutes. Stentrud down low. Outside to the left wing. Kingland now gives it back into Stentrud. He's working in the paint. Spin move, puts his body into a guy and then throws it away. Thought his teammate was going to be there, but Bacon had made a cut. Just one of those unfortunate timing things you'll see in this game.
Cale Johnson coming in for Aiden Ha for the Cardinals. 3:03 left here in the first quarter. 10-10 your score.
All square. Gakin down low. Shizzle is fouled by Lance Helming.
Good call.
Lance thought he was straight up. Official said, nope, your hands were not vertical. Your arms are not vertical.
He was kind of jumping like towards him. I felt like that's why they could give him
Yeah,
the call.
you gotta have your arms gotta be straight up.
A lot of it's always in the legs. Because I remember talking to refs like I'm like, why? And they're always like down low.
Yeah. First free throw is good for Aiden Shizzle. Second one off the mark. We're going to have a foul called on Cale Johnson, attempting to get the rebound with a push. Something my official friend told me. There's people will always say, you know, over the back, right? You've heard that before.
Push.
It's a push. There's no such thing as an over in the back. It's something that bugs me now that I
too.
found out about that.
I've known that from travel basketball because I was a guy who got called for the push a lot, and yeah, I'm the same way. It drives me insane when I hear people say over the back.
Helming with the basket, yeah, it's not a foul to be just taller than somebody else. But you can't push them.
You can reach
over
them.
Which is what Cale Johnson did on that last foul. Lake Mills back up front by 1. And it's going to be a charge called on Drew Britson. Good defense by Denton Kingland, putting his body on the line. I'm not sure he was in legal guarding position, but I believe the official called the charge because Britson lowered his shoulder, it looked like to me.
Yeah.
Which you can't do.
It was kind of one of those plays where it goes either way, and someone's going to get mad.
Yeah. This one goes in favor of the home Bulldogs. Britson did check out. That is his second foul. So that's something to keep an eye on as well. Helming in the paint, gets a shot up. It's going to be on the floor. So no free throws. That's already, is that now 5 or 6 team fouls already on GHV?
5.
6. 6 team fouls. So Lake Mills is going to be the bonus now for the last 10 minutes of this half. Stentrud. Down low is fouled. That's the 7th foul. 3 Aidens in this game. It might get a little confusing.
I know. I saw that before, too. I was like, oh, man.
That foul is on Cale Johnson, his second. Aiden Stentrud's first of 2 is good. Cale Johnson takes a seat for the Cardinals.
I forgot Cale Johnson's foul. That's why I was messed up.
Stentrud's second off the front rim, no good, but it ends up back into his hands. He's driving baseline paint over to Menke. Now in the corner for a shot. Alex Manis hits the 3. Manis' first shot of the ball game. Drills it, and Lake Mills has their biggest lead of the contest, up by 5 with just under 2 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Gakin now. Top of the key. Aiden Ha. Banky gives it into Ha on the pick and roll. Shot is up and good. Good ball movement there from the GHV Cardinals.
Good shot there from Ha, too. That was definitely not an easy one.
Kingland now cross half court. He's going to drive, dish out. Menke gives it right back to Kingland, who drives again. Some contact, no call. He fights through the contact and gets the layup to go. Definitely could have been a foul call. Officials held the whistle that time. Helming working on the defense. Shot is blocked. I believe that was Stentrud with the block.
Yeah, big block there from Stentrud.
He's their blocker. I think there was a game he had 6 earlier or something, if I remember right.
I feel like I'm surprised because the Bulldogs, like, on the arc, it seems like they're kind of, like, laid back a little bit, but GHV
no, they're quick. They're able to.
Right, they're driving into it, though. And then you get all those arms that are there.
They're able to contest pretty quickly. It's
right.
Good defensive team, well-coached team. That's why they made such a long postseason run last year. Looking to do the same this year.
Lengthy, too.
Yep. Britson back in the game with 2 fouls. Down low, Aiden Ha over to Banky. Thought about a 3. He'll drive instead. Give it back on the Ha. The bounce pass shot is good. GHV showing off their passing here in the last minute. Cuts the deficit to 3. Just under 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Lake Mills does not have to shoot it. Kingland picks up his dribble, gives it over to Manis. Back to Kingland. Manis where he hit the 3. Inside, Stentrud back outside for 3. In and out, no good. Rebound though, Kingland. Shot is up and good. Count the basket and the foul.
That was pretty good.
That was nice.
Nice little flex there, too.
Chase Gatsky was the man with the 3-point attempt. First we've seen him today. Kingland to the line. He's already got 7. Can't make his 8th point. Saved by GH3. 5 seconds. Britson coming down. He'll step up into a 3-pointer. Off the mark. No good. Rebound Stentrud. Oh! That's gonna be the. That's gonna be the end of the.
You get that?
That's gonna be the end of the first quarter. We'll be back here on KOW. Your score: Lake Mills up 20-15. We'll be right back.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Back here in Lake Mills High School for the start of second quarter action. Lake Mills with a 5-point advantage, up 20-15.
It's weird. I'm going to have daytime still after this basketball game.
Yeah, you used to just driving home in the dark after these. I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I think there's some college football bowl games I might be able to watch. Looking forward to next Monday, though, national championship game. Iowa native Max Duggan leading TCU to the championship game.
Little miscommunication there.
Eli Mankey again with the pass that he let go right as Stentrud cut to the hoop.
Whoops.
That happens quite a bit. So opening turnover for the Bulldogs. GHV now looking to cut into this 5-point deficit. Really competitive first quarter. Cale Johnson, top of the key. Now Banky at the 10-foot wall line. Working on Stentrud. Dribbles it off his foot. Shizzle's there to grab it. Now Cale Johnson. Zroslik with the basketball. Over to Graham. Loses it in the paint. Lake Mills coming the other way. Bacon, he loses it on his way up. Clean strip. Zroslik coming the other way now. Bounce pass down low, and a foul will be called on Eli Mankey.
His first personal foul, their team's third of the half.
Mason Graham will go to the line for 2 free throw attempts.
First one is good.
Gets the first one to go. Second free throw is in and out. Rebound, Stentrud. Logan Bacon moves it up for Lake Mills. 1 minute gone here in the second quarter. Helming thought about it. He's going to take it again.
Oh.
Shot is off the mark.
Little long.
Stentrud tried to save it, but he couldn't get there in time. It'll go out of bounds. Cardinal basketball.
6:42 here remaining in the second quarter. 20-16 your score, as the Bulldogs have a 4-point lead. It's kind of slowing down a little bit. You're starting to see more offense.
A little bit.
Actually drawn up offense.
I think GHV is maybe slowing it down because they're trailing now. They want to get good shots.
Right.
If you get into a big hole against this team, you might as well be done. There's a good look though. Banky driving the baseline, gets the basket to go, and GHV is now only down by 2. Kingland, though, looks to change that.
Oh,
He's
put
going to
his
drive.
hands all over him.
Shot is no good, and that is going to be a foul on Lance Helming.
I don't know. I saw number 5, Nicholas
Zroslik.
His hands were all over while they're driving to the paint. He had
He
both
got
hands.
away
You put 2
with
hands
it.
on him, it's a foul. That's what they call. But not that
The
one.
foul was called on Lance Helming, his second, on the push, trying to get the offensive rebound.
So it's our team's fourth foul of the half.
So GHV with a chance to tie it or take the lead on a 3. Banky drives, gets it knocked out of his hands. Eli Mankey thought he got it clean.
That was a good fake.
Official disagrees with him. It was pretty good. So Mankey will be called with the personal. That will be his second. Chase Gatsky will come in for Mankey. Inbound. Banky over to Zroslik. Drives the paint over to the corner. Here's Shizzle now. Oh, excuse me, that's Graham. Could only see the 2. Banky now working on Kingland down low. Kingland's going to be called for a reach in.
Looks like he got some of the shoulder to the face.
He took a little bit of a beating there. But he was called on the foul. That's his first, though. Team 6, so the next one will result in a 1-1 for GHV, excuse me.
Subbing in with Lane Gakin for the Cardinals.
Graham working on Kingland. Almost traveled, did not. Banky now, yes, definitely slowed down. Here's a shot from Zroslik. 3-pointer off the mark, rebound. Not Denton Kingland. Aiden Stencher gives it to Denton Kingland. He thought about a 3, but he gives it down to Aiden Stencher in the paint instead, and he says, thank you very much, I'll put it in myself. Lake Mills back up by 4.
Sometimes you just gotta fill the assist category as well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you triple-double. You're not going to get a triple-double with, steals probably, so.
Exactly.
Shot is up and good, plus the foul for Mason Graham. He just drove into the paint, put up the floater. That foul is called on Alex Mann. It's his first.
4:55 here left in the second quarter.
That was a pretty shot.
That was pretty. Free throw does not connect.
Saved barely by Stencher. He almost stepped out of bounds. So Lake Mills still up by 2. Kingland, top of the key, picks up his dribble, gives it over to Stencher, down to the blocks. Working on the defense.
Trying
Can't
to
get the
bully
shot
him.
to go. Good team rebounding from Haw and Graham. Gets GHP the basketball back. Here's Graham driving again. Layup is no good, but he's fouled again. He'll go to the line for 2.
He's finding a way to get shot.
He's working on this. He's doing well against this Lake Mills defense.
He's filling in for Britson when he's in foul trouble right now. Early.
He's doing well with it, too. He's getting the line. That's going to be Chase Gatsky on the foul, his first. Free throw is good. He'll get one more for a chance to tie it. And speaking of Britson, he'll check in for Zroslik. Helming will check in for Lake Mills. Did you notice who checked out for Lake Mills? I couldn't tell.
Stenger?
Yes, Stencher. Thank you. Second free throw is also good, and we are tied at 22. Kingland with a pass down low for Helming. Helming could not get the layup to go. It was a great look. Britson coming the other way. GHV a chance to take the lead.
1-on-1.
Gives it back out. Good volleying by Bacon. Layup shot is good.
Those must be some wide receiver hands or something.
Oh, I mean, I guess maybe. It's like he maybe plays wide receiver for Lake Mills. I don't know. Lake Mills back up by 2. Here's a 3-pointer from Banky is good.
That was deep.
Braden Banky gives Garner the lead back up by 1. 3:40 left in the first half. Kingland now wants to respond. Off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound, though, goes to Helming. Working on Haw. The shot is up, off the mark, no good. Rebound goes to Banky. Nearly lost it, but he maintains possession. Over to Haw. Haw thought about a long 2. Gives it back up. Now over to Britson on the wing for three. No good. Manis with the rebound, hands it off to Kingland.
That's not a very common long three-point shot you see from Britson.
Yeah.
I thought that was going to be money out of his hand.
Down low, Helming gets it knocked out of his hands. Can dribble again. Working on the defense. Baseline off glass is good. Back and forth. Just like the second quarter of that girls' game, we're just exchanging buckets, changing leads.
Although we're almost at their final score already.
Yeah, I mean, I like it.
I do too. I like the fast pace.
Ha drives baseline, and he traveled.
2:41 here left now in the second quarter. We have some subs coming in for both teams. Looks like Cale Johnson, Nicholas
Zroslik. Yeah, it's not the easiest name to say.
I just haven't heard it enough yet.
Yeah. Kingland brings it up for Lake Mills, gives it over to Stentrud, who's back in this contest. And we're going to have a 3-second call against Eli Mankey in Lake Mills. Lake Mills will turn it back over.
Giving the Cardinals a chance back at the lead now. With 2:30 left here in the second quarter.
Zroslik up to Shizzle. Now down low, Britson. Back top of the key 10-foot volleyball line. Over to Killer Johnson. Zroslik went through his hands, and he keeps it in this side of half court. Almost an over and back. Saved, though, by Zroslik. 10 on the shot clock. Britson down to Killer Johnson. Back to Britson. They're going to have to do something. Look for Britson to shoot it. There it is. Three-point shot is good. That's what he does. Drew Britson puts his team back up by 2.
He needs to be contested to make the 3, I guess.
Here's Manis for another 3. That one can't go. It is the opposite side of the court than what he made his other one. Here's Britson down on the baseline. We're going to have a foul called. I think that's going to be on Kingland, don't you think?
It's on Stentrud. He said 23.
Oh, right, Stentrud. That's going to be his first.
That's crazy.
So only one on Stentrud. But free throws coming up for Drew Britson and GHV. Already with a 2-point lead here. $1:41 left. And that's something you don't see very often. He left that well short. That barely touched the rim. Oops, he accidentally added a point. He did not make the free throw. Second free throw is good.
Use the legs a little bit more that second shot, I guess.
So 3-point advantage. $1:41 left in the first half. Both teams in the bonus. Kingland over to Stentrud. Stentrud can make the 3 too. Again, everybody on this team can make 3s, even if they don't look the part. Kingland drives baseline, or drives into the paint. Pass looking for Kingland on the drive, looking for Stentrud on the drive. Threw his hands out of bounds. Turnover back to Garner Hayfield Ventura.
Mason Graham comes back into the game for the Cardinals, as well as Aiden Ha.
GHV, I think, might slow it down a little bit. I mean, at this point,
Might as well.
80 seconds left in this half. You got to be happy where you're at right now.
Unless you want the 2-for-1, I guess.
Shot for Zroslik off the mark, no good. Rebound, though, to Shizzle, off glass and good. Up to a 5-point lead. Down low, Helming on the block. Shot is up, good, and one. They called the blocking foul. GHV tried to sell it. The official wasn't buying it. And we're going to have an and one opportunity here for Lake Mills. And Lance Helming, that foul is going to be called on Aiden Shizzle.
His first personal, team 8th of the half?
Ninth.
9th of the half. Man.
The and one is no good. Rebound, though, to Zroslik. Oh, Kingland read that really well.
That slide was kind of cool, too.
Zroslik was cutting to the lane, and Kingland saw he was going to give it off to the corner, and he almost cut in front of that. Was able to knock it out of bounds. Banky inbounds it to Ha. Over to Graham. 50 seconds left in the half. GHV might take it a little slower.
I'm surprised Britson's not in at this time.
Zroslik gives it back to Graham. 16 left on the shot clock.
Calling for the
Graham double team. Banky gets Kingland in the air, and Kingland's going to be called on the foul. It's going to be on the floor, but a 1-and-1 upcoming for the Cardinals.
34 seconds left here in the first half.
Banky at the line, Kingland with the personal. That's his second. So he'll take a seat till the end of this half just so he doesn't get his third. Well, he was, but he can't yet. They haven't blown the substitution buzzer. There is a Bulldog, though, down there ready to check in when it sounds. The first free throw is good. So Manis will check in for Kingland.
Seeing Zane Ha for the first time tonight on the Cardinals side.
I'm not sure what
they're trying to. Zane Ha was trying to go into the paint for the free throw, but they already gave the ball to Mason Graham, so it's a lane violation.
I see. Well, that's a break for the Bulldogs. They'll have the last shot opportunity, down by 4. Again, you got to be happy with this half if you're GHV. Down low, Helming. Working in the paint. Gives it to Manis down on the baseline. Shot is up and good.
Bacon.
Or excuse me, Bacon. That's why you're here.
Some days.
Some days. 10 seconds left. Banky drives on Mankey. Shot is up and good. 3 seconds left. Here's Bacon. Double clutch shot off the mark. He had a decent look from the center circle. Shot is no good. And at the half, GHV with a 34-30 lead over the Lake Mills Bulldogs. We'll be back with your halftime show brought to you by Storby Seed in a couple minutes.
"2022 will be over before you know it. Now's the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gow at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at Nyack, and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know Nyack, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my Nyack. Schedule your campus visit today at nyack.edu/visitcampus. See you at Nyack.
The comfort that comes from dependable, quality LP gas is delivered when you need it from Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson. Locally owned and operated since 2005. Hanson LP Gas also has contract pricing and provides new tank installations and service. Whether it's for your home, grain dryer, or business, you get competitive prices and quick, efficient service. Contact Hanson LP Gas of Lake Mills and Thompson today.
Welcome to the halftime show here for the boys game. This halftime show is brought to you by Storby Seed in Lake Mills, where every day is seed day. Find out more at storbyseed.com.
Imagine a seed dealership where 100% exclusive Asgrow DeKalb genetics are sold, where they treat your seed corn with 40 pounds of nitrogen from Pivot Bio, protect your seed beans from disease. Then they deliver that seed to your farm or field. Meanwhile, a variable rate script shows up on your monitor, ready to plant. Once that plant emerges, a drone flies over to count populations and scout the plant's health. When fall starts, that place calibrates your yield monitor and manages your data. With that data, you make informed decisions like where to buy your inputs. Where is this place? Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
All right, some first half numbers from this boys contest. GHV with 34 total points and a 4-point lead. Braden Banky had 2 points in the first quarter, 8 points in the second quarter for a total of 10 points, team high 10 points. Cale Johnson had one shot, did not make it, was held scoreless. Mason Graham has 5 points, 3 for 5 from the free throw line and a 2-pointer, but all came in the second quarter. Aiden Haw had 8 points in the first quarter, was held scoreless and shotless in the second quarter, but he is 4 for 4 from the floor in this game. Drew Britson had 2 points in the first quarter and 4 points in the second quarter. He hit a 3 and was 1 for 2 from the free throw line for a total of 6 points in the opening half. Aiden Shizzle was 1 for 2 from the free throw line in the first quarter and then 1 for 1 from the floor in the second quarter for 3 total points. And then Lane Gakin had 1 shot, 1 make, and 2 total points in the first quarter, scoreless in the second. And then Nick Roslick had 2 3-point attempts. He missed them both, but did pull down a team-high 3 rebounds in that first half. GHV had 15 points in the first quarter and 19 points in the second quarter for their 34 points. For Lake Mills, they have 30 total points. Logan Bacon was held scoreless in the first quarter, but added 4 points in the second quarter on 2 of 2 from 2. He was 0 for 1 from 3. Eli Menke is scoreless today. He is 0 for 1 from 3. Lance Helming had 7 points in the first quarter, 4 points in the second quarter for a game-high 11 points right now. He also had 4 rebounds. All of Helming's field goals are from 2. He's 5 for 5 from 2, 0 for 1 from 3, 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Aiden Centrude has 5 points in the first half, 3 in the first quarter on 1 for 1 from the floor and 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and then he was 1 for 1 for 2 points in the second quarter. He has 8 rebounds already in this game. And then Kingland had 7 points in the first quarter. He was held scoreless in the second quarter. He's 2 for 2 from 2, 0 for 1 from 3, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And then lastly, Alex Manis had 2 shots, 1 for 2 from 3-point range. His 3-point make was in the first quarter for the 3 total points. And Chase Katsky has played. He has 1 personal foul, but he has not recorded any rebounds or points. Lake Mills scored 20 points in the first quarter, only 10 in the second quarter as they head into the second half, trailing by 4. A lot of fouls, though, in that first half, Tyler.
Yeah, definitely. But we also see a lot of big ball, I guess you can say, like down low.
Yeah, bully ball kind of thing.
Yeah. I didn't know what to call it because I'm thinking small ball, but that's not the right term, is it?
No, small ball is when you just have smaller guys, and that's not what Lake Mills has.
No, but they're down low and they're getting contact every time they drive or they're taking a shot off the block. And it goes both ways, though. GHV has been driving more in the second quarter compared to the first quarter. They got a lot more calls that time.
Yeah, they're getting to the free throw line. I know fouls reset, but I mean, you look at the scoreboard here. Every one of the starters for Lake Mills has at least a foul, and 3 of the 5 have 2.
Yeah.
It's kind of, our view is kind of obstructed, but what is that, 20? Drew Britson has 3.
Right here. Yep.
Right? He's got 3.
No,
so
he's got 2, doesn't he?
It says 3 there. Drew Britson has 3
I believe the scoreboard.
Cale Johnson has 2, so just like a lot of fouls. Free throws are going to be pretty big in this second half, and if you're Kingland and Britson, you got to stay out of foul trouble because you have both these teams have depth, but you're the main guy on each team. From my calling of it, I would say they're both the leading scorers on their teams. If you have to sit down, you're going to leave the door open for the opponent. Both these teams, as you said, 12th and 14th in 2A in like the power rankings. Both these teams are really similar. They're both really good clubs.
Yeah, but it's crazy the difference in the team and how they play because you've been watching GHV. It looks pretty much like one guy has been their guy for the first quarter was Drew Britson. The second quarter was between Mason Graham and Banky.
Mason Graham stepped up big when
right
Drew
away
Britson was on the bench.
Exactly. And then Banky came. He had 8 points right?
Yeah. And then for Lake Mills, you've got, Kingland's doing well, but then you've got
Helming down low.
Helming's got 11.
His footwork's so good.
And then on the rebounding part of things, Aiden Stenchard has 8.
Yeah.
And 8 rebounds in 16 minutes.
They got to find a way to put a body on him.
With your opponent having 34 points, that's crazy.
But I feel like GHV's had a lot of contested shots compared to what Lake Mills is. I feel like when they're getting down low and they find a way to get around the defender and get a clear layup. But GHV's been contested, and that's why their rebounds go up too because
there
you go. About a minute 30 left from the second half.
It should be a good second half. I'm not sure if we're going to get an extra 8 minutes like we did in the girls' game, but I wouldn't complain.
No, I'm definitely excited to see what they come through. Especially, the home team's is going to give all their heart and soul they got just to get their fans happy as well.
Good turnout here, too, with the
both
fans. Weather isn't scaring anybody off with this matchup.
Not yet. It wasn't bad this morning.
No, but the stores were busy, though. Driving by Hy-Vee on our way out here.
I bet.
The parking lot was pretty full, and it was, 10 o'clock? Yeah.
Man, I got to hit Hy-Vee after I get done, though.
10 o'clock on a Monday morning? That's ridiculous.
All I got at home right now is frozen pizza.
Well, that's not too bad.
But I ain't going to last me 2 days.
Yeah.
I got one frozen
Pick up
pizza.
some pizza rolls. That's a little different. Bagel bites or something.
I don't want more pizza. I'm thinking I'm going to get some spaghetti.
Oh, that works, yeah.
That's my That's my go-to before.
See, I don't know how to cook, so I just if it's on the oven or like Kraft mac and cheese, that's where I'm at. But like if I'm not gonna, I don't know how to flip and cook chicken.
I don't know how to cook either.
I'm kind of helpless when it comes to the kitchen, but all right, almost underway here. Lake Mills trails by 4 to start this second half. Wouldn't it be something if the later in the month these two teams play again and there's only one combined loss between these two, and it's this game, and that would be something. We'll see.
This is a huge game
for
the
conference race. Yeah, you're gonna have the tiebreaker at the moment as Banky drives baseline, tries to pass it off, but it's gonna be a travel. He tried to dish it around his body, but he kind of just
got trapped.
Jammed it right into Bacon's arm. There wasn't a lane, and a travel call was made.
You hit a 3 or a layup here, try to get an and one or something, make the gap to 1 point right away in the second half. It's going to be close the whole time.
Put the pressure on him. Here's Stenchard. He can make that. No good that time, though. Britson with the rebound. Quickly. Pass inside the lane is deflected. Ball's on the floor. Jump ball's called. And it will go to White. Lake Mills wins that jump. Possession arrow in their favor. Bacon over half court. Kingland now, top of the key, working on Banky. Kingland off glass.
Oh, good hesitation, though. Waiting for the shot.
Banky with a bounce pass into the corner. Now a bounce pass. Aiden Ha gives it to Britson.
Ooh, right in the middle lane.
3-2 zone here from Lake Mills. Britson drives, off glass, can't get it to fall. Kingland with the rebound. He's got Britson coming up behind him.
You don't want him to foul.
Heard the pressure. Shot is up and good! How did he get that one to go? Aiden Stentrud with the magic touch right there. Gets the hoop and the harm.
He's still getting Christmas presents in January.
Man alive. That didn't touch the rim either.
It's like Steph Curry.
The free throw, though, does touch the rim and rattles out. No good. Lake Mills down by only 2. Banky in GHV with the basketball. Now hands it off to Britson. Graham now on the left wing. Top of the key is Aiden Haw. Hand off Britson. Free throw line jump shot is good. Can't give him that much space. He's going to hit that.
Every time.
Bacon now over to Stentrud, right in front of the student section. Helming now right at the block. Hawes on him. He's going to drive off glass, a little strong, no good. Rebound goes to GHV. Britson with Kingland on him.
Back to man coverage.
Britson gets a screen, loses the handle momentarily, loses it again, but he's able to get it back. Graham's pass now inside to Kel Johnson. Menke with some good defense, forces the pass back outside. Now Kel Johnson on the left wing. 3-point shot is off the mark. You could tell that was going off from this vantage point. Unfortunately, though, Bacon is not able to get the rebound. It's a pretty clean opportunity, though, too. He just can't get it.
I feel like Lake Mills wants to slow down Britson. They have to stay in man coverage because Britson's eating up the zone.
Absolutely. 3-point shot, not 3-point, mid-range shot from number 3. Banky is no good. Rebound goes to Bacon. This time he's able to get it. Here's Menke for a 3. It's good! 1-point deficit now for Lake Mills. Menke finally gets on the scoreboard, hitting a 3-pointer. Lake Mills staying in that man-to-man defense. Menke with the defense on Kel Johnson, gives it back outside to Haw. Haw loses it, picked up by Helming. Helming has Stentrud with him. Will he find him? Somehow he did. He loses the ball. It ends up in Stentrud's hands. He almost missed the layup, but he got it to go. Lake Mills with the lead now. We're going to have a timeout called. I believe this is by GHV, I would assume. Full timeout for GHV. We'll be back in 1 minute here on KIOW.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Back here at Lake Mills High School, Josiah Cleveland and Tyler Harlow with you. GHV with the basketball, trailing by 1 here with just under 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Battle of the unbeatens. Britson now top of the key. Loses the handle, regains. Denton Kingland getting the crowd pumped with this defense. There's only 10 on the shot clock. Aiden Haw now will try to drive. Good footwork. Shot is up and good. Aiden Haw with the good footwork on Aiden Stentrud. GHV takes the lead back by 1. Bacon over Stentrud in the corner. Menke now with the pass left wing. Helming gives it on the cut to Stentrud. Stentrud's going to be fouled. Britson thought he had a clean strip, but he's going to be called for the foul, I believe.
That's going to be costly, too.
No, it's going to be number 4. It's going to be Cale Johnson with the foul. So Britson.
That doesn't help either. He's still got 3.
Yeah, well, it's number 3 against number 4. You probably would prefer to be Cale Johnson rather than Kingland. So they both have 3 now.
Then Britson?
Yeah, I meant
right, you're good. You're
Britson.
good. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
4:11 left here in the third quarter.
Here's Kingland, though, for 3. No good, but the shot. He's going to be fouled again. That's the second time today. This time, Nicholas Zroslik.
Last time, I wasn't sure about that one. I didn't see that one. That's how he
We don't
touched
have
his
a good
hand.
angle, though, but, I mean, he was right there. Official was right there.
I mean, I believe him, but wow.
So 3 free throws coming up for Denton Kingland. He made all 3 last time he went to the line after the 3-point foul. He makes the first, ties the game at 38, and now takes the lead for his Bulldogs.
Coming in for the Cardinals, Lane Gakin, and coming in for who else came? I missed one.
I'm not sure. I just saw the one. Or Shizzle came in. Shot is no good, so he makes 2 out of the 3. I believe he's now, I want to say 5 for 7 from the free throw line today, if my memory serves me right. Here's a shot from GHV. No good. Rebound, Aiden Stentrud. Kingland. He's got Helming down low. Good pass. Somehow, Helming was lost in the paint. GHV couldn't, just took their eye off of him. And he gets an easy basket. Gakin now. Zroslik to Banky. Banky's going to pull it for 3. It looks good. It's off the mark, just off the front of the rim. Stentrud with the rebound. Kingland now up quickly to Banky. He's going to drive. He's swarmed by the Cardinals, but he doesn't care. He puts it off glass and good. And Lake Mills now up by 5 once again. 3:18 left in this third quarter. It's been an entertaining couple games here on this Monday afternoon.
Lake Mills definitely taking all the chances they can off of turnovers today, too.
Shizzle drives to the rim and gets the shot to go, cuts his team's deficit to only 1 possession. Mankey has the ball, nutmeg himself, gets it back though. Here's Manis. Stentrud gives it off to Kingland. He's gonna drive, use his body to get to the rim and put the shot up and in. Good job there using his body. And a throwaway. Here's Helming. He's got numbers, 4 and 3. Helming right to the rim. Shot is up and good. Timeout called.
That's what you needed. That's what we're talking about. You had to start off hot early to be able to use. And then after that, you knew they were going to go.
GH3 with a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute here for Lake Mills basketball on KIOW.
Good old nostalgia. You know, a lot of people say trucking ain't what it used to be. And maybe they're right. But we believe you don't have to wind back the clock to make an honest living driving truck. Actually, you could probably make more money now than you ever could. You just gotta find a company that treats you right. And that's where we come in. We've been doing this long enough to know what works and what don't. And it all starts with respect. Now how's that for a throwback? Check us out at Norseman.com today.
At Storby Seed, we're excited to talk about Asgrow DeKalb. Why, after 30 years, is this possible? Innovation. We get to talk to you about smart corn. In a few short years, we will have that commercially available. Precision breeding, imagine the year 2035 hybrids in 2025, and 100% exclusive genetics. No other brands can say that. Look for the 2023 class of Smart Stacks Pro to deliver an already industry-leading yield bump and Asgrow Extend Flex beans to not only out-yield the other platforms, but to have the cleanest fields in the area. Storby Seed, where every day is seed day.
Welcome back to Lake Mills High School. Lake Mills with what I believe is their biggest lead of the game at 7. 2:22 left in the third quarter. Britson and GHV with the basketball looking to chisel away at their deficit. Here's Graham working on Bacon. Drives, dishes out. Cale Johnson for 3. Off the heel, no good. Rebound, strong rebound.
They just can't
Alex
get the deep ball to drop tonight.
No, they're not. And that's really hurting them right now. If you're GHV, you've got to get some stops to maintain this deficit. You can't let it get any worse. In and out shot from Helming on the 3. And the rebound is going to be last touched out of bounds by GHV, and Britson cannot believe it.
Look at the size difference in the matchup of Lance Helming and Lane Gaken. But they all switched through the...
Inbound to Stentrud, working on 2 GHV defenders. Jump ball is called. Britson got his hands in there. That's a good call.
That's a good call.
The officials, he didn't have as good of a angle as we did, but that's not the easiest call to make correctly. He did, so kudos there.
No, if you're like Mills fan, that was not the right call, but
no, well, they had the exact same angle the official did, so of course they're not going to agree. Oh, here's a cut down low. Cale Johnson got loose. Little breakdown defensively from Lake Mills, and GHV capitalizes. Kingland, though, on transition, the 3 is no good. Stentrud with the rebound. Kicks out to Alex Manis from the wing for 3. Shot is no good, but there was no shot called. A foul on the floor.
And Stentrud with the foul call.
I'm assuming it was a push or something to try to create space.
It was a push.
There's a
second personal foul.
Momentary silence among the whole gym here. Britson now down by 5. GHV with the basketball. Another cut. Shot is in the lane. Gaken's shot is rejected out of bounds by Eli Mankey.
Called a foul.
They did?
Yeah, the ref from the back did.
Oh, they did call a foul. I thought it was a good deflection.
It's his third personal.
My bad. Foul on Eli Mankey, as you said, his third.
1:03 left here in the third quarter.
Lane Gaken at the free throw line, 4-2. The first free throw is good.
Definitely another thing you see is the Cardinals with more fouls already this half, being down, they definitely want to stop. Want it to be the other way of fouls.
There's a lot fewer fouls, though, in this quarter than there was in that first quarter.
I feel like they're running the offense now.
Gaken makes them both, cuts the deficit to 3. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Lake Mills and Logan Bacon with the basketball. He's got some space. He's going to drive, stop, put the shot up, and good. Really good control of the body and the basketball there from Bacon. Aiden Shizzle over to Banky. Top of the key, Cale Johnson. Hands it off to Shizzle. He's got some space. He'll drive, put a floater up. No good. Rebound, Aiden Stentrud. Gives it to Denton Kingland. Fancy there. Stops. Gives it off to Eli Mankey. Helming down low. Stentrud. Stentrud's working. Shot is up off glass and good. It's going to be a delay of game here on Lake Mills.
Oh.
After the shot was put up, they kind of tapped it into the corner. You're really not supposed to touch the ball at all. And if you do, you better
So
put it in a good spot.
5-yard penalty?
Yeah, 5-yard penalty.
First down?
We play first down. No, it's a warning. You get that's a warning, delay a game. If it happens again, it's going to be free throws. At least that's what it is at the collegiate and NBA level. Right. I should know Minnesota Timberwolves get called all the time for it. I don't know why. Most of the time I think it's bogus. But what do I know?
That's why we're up here.
Pass inside. Banky with a fancy pass for a 3 off the mark. Man, that would have been some highlight if he was able to finish that off. Shot, it hits the top of the rafters here.
Who put that light there?
I don't know. It needs to be built just a little higher. That shot might have had a chance to go in. End of the third quarter, your score, Lake Mills 51, GH3 44. We'll be back here on KOW for fourth quarter action. Stay with us. It's going to be a good one.
It's time to upgrade or replace your old or worn-out kitchen and laundry appliances. Single Stat Hardware in Lake Mills has what you need. They have American-made Whirlpool, Maytag, and Amana appliances to make your life easier. For appliances with the best in innovation, quality, dependability, and free delivery, see Single Stat Hardware, your do-it-best store at 202 North Washington in Lake Mills, or at singlestathardware.com.
At Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, our ag and commercial lenders offer over 200 years of combined experience in agriculture and business lending. We offer financing solutions to help grow, start, and support farming operations and small businesses. FTSB specializes in operating, real estate, equipment, livestock, and FSA guaranteed loans. Contact FTSB today for your ag business needs. Farmers Trust and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Back for fourth quarter action. Lake Mills starting off with the basketball. Bacon bounce pass to Kingland on the left wing. Gives it to Stentrud. Now Bacon on the right wing. Drives. Backs it back out. Stentrud now will drive. Put it up and rolls it through. Using his size to his advantage.
Little hook shot almost.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, he's just so quick and so big. He's really tough to defend once he gets down in the paint like that.
And he's smooth with it too.
Yeah, a lot of big guys are kind of clunky.
Yeah.
He's not. Shot by GHV is no good. Lake Mills gets the rebound. Already up by 9. Looking to push this lead to what may be insurmountable for GHV. Really nice touch off glass for Helming. His shot goes through.
They definitely flipped a switch at halftime.
Absolutely. 11-point lead now. They were down by 4, so they've outscored GHB by 15 in this second half at this point.
Oh, there's slaps everywhere in that one.
Foul down low. I believe maybe it's Bacon. Yep, Bacon with the foul.
Second personal. Team's third.
I think GHV thought it might have been on the shot, but it was not. It was on the floor.
Well, he passed the ball out to the corner and Hardman have a shot there.
I don't know. He was walking to the free throw line, though.
Crazy guys.
Crazy kid.
In Hall.
Britson now. Step back on Kingland. In and out. No good. Rebound to Stentrud. That's just a confident shot. I mean, he can make it. We know that.
I mean, he made that shot that didn't count, and then he rolled his eyes, and now he hits that, misses the shot that does count. You know? Definitely gets you in your head a little bit. Oh man.
Minky does not make the shot down on the Lake Mills end. GHV gets the ball coming the other way, and they throw it away on a transition chance. Bounce pass was a little too far out front. So Lake Mills will have the ball back. Bacon drives, loses it in the air. Tipped last touch by GHV. 6:20 left in regulation.
11-point game. Pretty good now. Not, like the difference between the game now and how it was when it started is like you can tell the offense. You can tell that Lake Mills is now confident and they're just playing their game.
They're getting down in the paint. They can hit the three if they need to.
But they're not forcing it.
I mean, you've got Helming with 17, Stentrud with 13, Kingland with 11, and most of those are paint points.
That foul's on Braden Banky, and it's his first personal, and their team's fourth.
Banky for 3. See, if they need to take it, they can. 14-point advantage for Lake Mills, and if you're GHV, you might be getting on live support right now. Shot by Britson, no good. He gets his own rebound and can't get that one to fall either.
He's in it.
Kingland now. Over to Bacon. Mankey.
Oh,
I thought he was going to do a heat check. Stentrud, though, top of the key. Over to Mankey. Down in Helming. Helming loses it, saves it, throws it right to a Cardinal, and then Britson ends up getting to it, but throws it right into Mankey's hands. He's got some space, and he's going to be fouled. It's going to be on the floor. They're not going to call it a shot. It was close.
We thought it was a shot, but he's on the line waiting for the free throw.
Yep, but it's not. It is on the floor.
Britson definitely has been struggling the last.
He had 2 really nice looks.
And then
Especially
that was a big
that first
turnover
one.
right there, too, in the corner.
Alex Manis in the game now for Lake Mills.
Helming wants the ball. Look at the size difference.
Yep, he's got it down low. Shot is up and good. Lake Mills is going to be tough to beat this team because most teams at the state of Iowa do not have the size that Lake Mills does.
Yeah, and if you guard Lance Helming double up, then they have Stensrud as well down there. It's the same thing.
Or you're going to have Mankey out for 3, and that kid's shooting 60-something% from 3.
And Kingland, he can shoot.
Manis can hit it here. You almost thought about it there. Helming now off glass. Again, automatic. He cannot miss, it seems, right now. He's got a game-high 21 points.
He woke up on the right side of the bed this morning, that's for sure.
Yes, he did. He ate his Wheaties this morning, too. Pass inside now is deflected, last touched.
By Aiden Ha.
Ha. 4:30, and it's a 16-point Lake Mills lead. If GHV wants any chance of coming back in this game, they've got to flip the switch, and it has to happen right now. That it's not easy. Easier said than done, for sure.
Especially when you have Britson can't really play pressure defense either because he's got 3 fouls.
They've got a lot of fouls, yeah. Kale Johnson has 3 as well.
Shizel now has 3.
Shizel's got 3. Kingland at the line. Free throw is good. 4:23 left in the 4th quarter. Lane violation on Lake Mills. So only 1 free throw there on that possession.
How often do you see that call cross the line?
A little more often in high school, but a lot of times they miss it too. GHV needs points, and they need them quickly. Ooh.
How?
That looked like it bounced off his own foot, but okay then. GHV maintains possession.
4:14 left here in the 4th quarter.
Shizzle. Looking to get it to Britson. You can tell they're trying to get it to their playmakers. Gakin for 3. Need this, and he got it. GHV needed that shot in the worst way. They got it. 4 minutes now, halfway through this 4th quarter, but a 14-point deficit for the Cardinals.
Kevin trying to show his handles.
And Garner's in foul trouble as well, so if you're Lake Mills, you're probably just going to try to drive to the rim and get some fouls. Manis over to Helming. He hasn't been able to miss.
Still can't.
He can't miss. Helming is asserting his dominance on the Cardinals tonight, or this afternoon, I should say.
Right now.
Shot. There's a fancy shot there from Mason Graham. Good in the air control. Gets the finger roll to fall. Bacon over to Helming. Thought about it. Passes it up. Manis thought about it. Now he's going to drive. He's going to be fouled as he goes up for 2. And he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. We'll see what the foul is on.
Graham? Nope. Lane Gakin.
That'll be his 2nd. Team's 7th.
So bonus with 3:13 left here for the Bulldogs.
2 shots on this one, though. First free throw is good for Alex Manis.
I'm running out of spots in my book for Helming.
Because he's killing it.
Made both free throws?
Yep. 67-51. Lake Mills up by 16. 3:13 left in regulation. Britson with the rock at the 10-foot volleyball line. Taking his time, something that GHV doesn't really have a lot of. Gakin thought about a 3. Britson now is going to take one, and he drills it. Man, I wish I was that good at basketball. Here's a pass inside to Stensrud. Somehow he kept the ball in bounds, but he threw it right to Benke. GHV with a little spark.
Britson wants it back. He's going to get it right here. Bang.
Shoot it, Britson. There it is. That one's off.
Got a hand on that one, though, didn't he? No tip?
No tip. Out of bounds. Off the air ball. Britson with his head hanging a little low. He can make that. He knows he can make it. He's upset with himself.
He should have took the first one. That's what he's thinking in his head.
Here's Eli Mankey for a response. Off the heel, no good. Rebound loose, though. Finds its way into Aiden Stentry's hands. He's going right up to the hoop. No good. Rebound Mankey. Shot no good. He gets his own rebound. Puts it up and in. Second, third, and fourth chances for Lake Mills. And now a steal on the inbounds by Bacon. Can't get the shot to go. He gets his own rebound. They're just padding some stats here later in this fourth quarter. He's going to be fouled, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
It's just the team is definitely feeling the 15-point
They're confident,
deficit.
yeah. Lake Mills is confident,
and GHV's down low.
They're desperation mode. Free throw is off the mark. He'll get one more. 2:08 left, 15-point lead for the Bulldogs here at home. These Bulldogs play again here tomorrow night. At least they're scheduled to.
Weather permitting.
Weather permitting.
Both free throws miss.
Last touch by Helming. So keep an eye on KOW on our cancellation page. We'll have an update if there is a game or if it is moved up or whatnot. So, but as of right now, game is scheduled to start with the girls at 6:15.
Oh, a little in and out there for Gakin. Oh, ow.
Kingland with the handle, looking like Kyrie Irving. Helming down low. Of course it's going in. Well, I don't think there's much argument for player of the game.
I don't know, Stentry's rebounds.
Geekin here. Gives it up to Graham. Graham's going to step back three. No good. Rebound is loose in the corner. Last touched.
By the Bulldogs.
Yeah, by Lake Mills Garner.
What?
By Garner, I guess. And I mean, honestly, I think Roslick fouled him. And they just didn't call it.
Yeah,
so,
I agree on that
I
point.
guess it just should be Lake Mills ball anyways. 17-point lead. 80 seconds left. This one's just about done and dusted. Kingland drives the lane, gives it to Helming for three. What else is going to happen? My goodness, 28 on the game. Travel call before the shot. Shizzle tried to get to the lane. He walked with it. And here come the mass subs. Manis, Gatsky. Manis, Gatsky, Colin Schmidt, and Keaton Wempen all check in. And the freshman guard, Nash Delger. This guy is fun to watch.
Number 10?
Number 10, Nash Delger. He's a freshman. He's going to be a really big guy for this Lake Mills team years to come.
He's got some long arms for his size.
He's quick and scrappy.
Oh.
Wempen for three. He hit it, and there's an assist for Nash.
Just putting salt in the wounds.
23-point lead now. Zroslik over to Gakin. Gakin drives. Dish out. Who is this? Number 35, Zane Haw back in the game. Here's a shot from GHV. Saved.
Wow. Kept his
Acrobatic play by Delger. He's going to drive. Loses it right at the free throw line. Picks it back up. Gives it to Manis. Lake Mills does not have to shoot. And Manis realizes that, as does GHV. They're going to back off. And this game is going to come to a close. Their final score here will be 77-54. Lake Mills with another victory over GHV, staying undefeated, handing the Cardinals their first loss of the season.
And to think that the Cardinals were up by 4 at halftime. They only scored 20 points in that second half. Wow. They sure shut everything down
by
of
4,
any hope, wish, or dream.
outscored by
they had.
27 in that second half.
Wow.
Well, we'll talk about it and more on the post-game show here in a couple minutes. The post-game show is brought to you by Stentrud Insurance. Stick with us for the post-game show and player of the game. We'll be right back.
Health insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid get more confusing every year. Hi, this is Andrew from Stentrud Insurance in Lake Mills. As an insurance broker, we eliminate the top 5 worries that people have about purchasing health insurance: cost, ease, speed, peace of mind that everything is covered, and personal information. Stentrud Insurance works with all insurance companies to get you the best rate with the best coverage. We do all the negotiating for you. Come talk with us today. Stentrud Insurance, downtown Lake Mills.
Every farm is built on trust. Trust the weather, trust in your equipment, and trust in yourself. You work hard to get ready each spring, drop the seed in the ground, and trust that it grows into something you can harvest. For more than 75 years, MBT Bank has been building that trust with our customers and our communities, because we're farmers too. And nothing makes us more proud than seeing our customers succeed. So where will you go with MBT Bank?
Member FDIC.
2022 will be over before you know it. Now's the time to get a new Ford vehicle before the end of the year. This is Pete Gout at Forest City Ford. We have a good selection of F-150 pickups on the lot, along with SUVs. We can help you find the right vehicle. Come see us today at Forest City Ford, where customers send their friends, at the corner of Highways 9 and 69 in Forest City, or online at forestcityford.com.
This Christmas, get the gift that keeps on giving. Wrap up 2022 with WCTA's ultra-fast, reliable, and unlimited fiber internet. Right now, you can get a $40 bill credit if you sign up for new WCTA internet, or if you're already a customer, just upgrade to a faster speed. No matter the season, we've got you covered. Call our office at 800-592-6105 to learn more. WCTA, we are your fiber internet provider.
It's the pride in every pour that makes Keppen Custom Concrete stand above the rest. From footings to foundation walls, driveways to sidewalks. When you're looking for high standards set in concrete, it's Keppen Custom Concrete. Find them on Facebook.
Hi, I'm Eva. I'm a nursing major at Nyack, and I would love to show you around campus. You might think you know Nyack, but I promise there is so much more to see. I spend a lot of my time in our simulation center. We have mannequins that talk, cry, throw up, you name it. So we're getting real hands-on experience. Our health science department is like a big family. I know that my classmates and instructors have my back. I would love the chance to show you my Nyack. Schedule your campus visit today at nyack.edu/visitcampus. See you at Nyack.
All right, here for your Stentrud Insurance post-game show. Before we get to the Lake Mills player of the game, let's go through some numbers for GHV. They had 15 points after one, 34 at halftime, 44 after the third quarter, so they only scored 10 points in the second quarter, and then only 10 points in the fourth quarter for their team total 54. Braden Banky had 10 total points and 3 rebounds. Cale Johnson only had 2 points and 1 rebound. Mason Graham had 5 points in the first half, 2 in the second, 7 total points, 1 rebound. Aiden Haw had 8 in the first, 2 in the second for 10 total points with 2 rebounds. Drew Britson had a solid game for Garner, considering. He had 2 points in the first, 4 in the second, 2 in the third, and 3 in the fourth for 11 total points, along with 4 rebounds, which led the team in both. Aiden Shizzle had 1 point in the first, 2 points in the second, 2 points in the third, and was scoreless in the fourth for 5 total points, along with 2 rebounds. Lane Gakin had 2 points in the first quarter, scoreless in the second, 2 in the third, and 5 in the fourth for 9 total points. And Nick Zroslik was scoreless, but he did have 3 rebounds. For Lake Mills, Logan Bacon was scoreless in the first quarter and the fourth quarter, but he added 4 and 2 in the second and third, respectively, for 6 total points. Eli Mankey had nothing in the first half. Then he got going in the second with 5 points in each quarter for 10 total points, along with 2 rebounds. And then, we're going to skip that because he's our player of the game. We'll be right back to him. Aiden Stentrud had 3 points in the first quarter, 2 points in the second quarter, 6 in the third, and 2 in the fourth for a total of 13 points and a massive 14 rebounds. It's a really solid double-double. Denton Kingland had 7 in the first quarter. He was scoreless in the second. He had 4 in the third and only 1 in the fourth for 12 points. So a little bit under his average, but yeah, he got to the line and he made his free throws. That was a big. So let's see, it was 5 for 6 for 9. No, 6 for 8 from the free throw line. So yeah, 75%, better than me. Alex Mann has had 3 points in the first half, and came in the first quarter, then 2 in the fourth quarter for 5 total points and 1 rebound. And then Wempen had a 3-pointer late as a sub for 3 total points. And then we will be right back with your player of the game in 30 seconds. Brought to you by Stenchard Insurance.
Health insurance, Medicare, and Medicaid get more confusing every year. Hi, this is Andrew from Stenchard Insurance in Lake Mills. As an insurance broker, we eliminate the top 5 worries that people have about purchasing health insurance: cost, ease, speed, peace of mind that everything is covered, and personal information. Stenchard Insurance works with all insurance companies to get you the best rate with the best coverage. We do all the negotiating for you. Come talk with us today. Stenchard Insurance, downtown Lake Mills.
Your player of the game brought to you by Stenchard Insurance. It could have gone to Stenchard.
I think
it could have.
Man.
14 rebounds, 13 points is good. I'm going to give it to Lance Helming. Actually, I think he had 28 points on the official score. This thing says 27. I'm going to say he had 28 points. We can check tomorrow when it gets put on Varsity Bound. But Lance Helming had 28 points and 5 rebounds. He scored at least 4 in every quarter.
I think he scored more than...
He outscored Garner in the fourth.
That's what I was trying to say, yeah.
He had 13 in the fourth quarter. Garner had 10 as a team. He was down by 4 at halftime. He was the driving force.
He was just downhill
to this Lake Mills win. Yeah.
Straight freight train in the pain.
He couldn't miss. Did he miss in the second? He didn't miss in the second half. He missed 1 shot in the second half. It was a 3-pointer. Otherwise, he was perfect from 2. What is that? 7 for 7 from 2 and 1 for 2 from 3.
Missed his free throw, though.
He was 1 for 3 from the free throw line. He did not miss a 2-pointer on the day.
That's crazy.
Wow. What a game
Have
from
a
Lance
day.
Helming. He is your Stenchard Insurance player of the game. And I think that's going to do it for us. Again, weather permitting, we got a game tomorrow. 6:15 tip-off, girls here against the Bison of North Iowa. But keep an eye on the weather.
Yeah, we're going to hopefully have another good 2 games tomorrow. Weather permitting, as we said.
Yeah.
I'm just praying it gets kind of warm a little more so it melts the ice, but we'll see.
I hope we don't get as much as it's supposed to. Apparently, up to a third or a half inch. That's a lot of ice.
That's a lot of ice.
1 to 3 inches of snow can
we
make it a little
skate here to play
rough.
the broadcast.
Skate. Yeah.
That'd be a long skate.
All right. So that will do it for us. For KIOW, I'm Josiah Cleveland.
And I'm Tyler Harlow.
Thank you for tuning in to Lake Mills Basketball. Have a great night, and we will hopefully see you tomorrow night. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.